I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life.
Narcissist.
Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
I joke. I'm sorry about the job, buddy. I hope you're alright.
Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
Sorry about that. Sorry. Imagine Chris Moyles did that. What a mix. Morning, everyone. What is this song? That was funny. Good morning. How are we? Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all good. Lenny's in here. Lenny Camp's not connected. I don't think it is anyway. Let me check. No, it's not. Sorry about that. What a lovely jumper. Good modding. Good modding from Leonie. Hope you're all well, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all bloody good. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being in bright and early to another Hertha stream. I want to try and finish season 3 this weekend at the very least. Hey! Chat, we need to show some love.
Resubscribed.
We need to show some love.
Happy 26 months.
Happy 26 months. That's a tier 3, everybody. That is a tier 3 as well. Do some emotes in the chat. Get them all. I want to see them all here. Look, there somewhere. Thank you very much, Leonie. Welcome in. Kokota, good morning. We've also got Rai. How you doing, buddy? That is a mental turn of events, by the way. You'll be fine. Do not worry about it. And also Fraj. Hello, Fraj. How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. I did see your comment and then I went live, so I've not replied. But yeah, hopefully that's something we can do. I will. I'll speak to the main man himself, Tobes. We'll see if we can sort out a version of that spreadsheet for the, and we'll put it in the Discord. So yes, absolutely, no worries. That is something that thinking that would be a good thing to do anyway. So for sure. Gambling, how are you? Good morning. Harry, good morning. How are you both? I hope things are well in the worlds of gambling and Harry F1 news. I love the fact you've rebranded again to that. I love how Tobes gets less busy at work and day one has new spreadsheets. I know, right? I was literally thinking, doing that video yesterday, I was like, this channel is about to go up another level because Tobes is back, right? Like in terms of the actual analytics we can do or analyzing we can do, then yeah, that'd be awesome. Thanks. Download link as replying to the YouTube comment will be awesome, but I can join the Discord as well. No worries. Yeah, all good, all good. I can probably put it in the description or something. I kind of want to make it like Discord based, just because then it's kind of like our guys type of thing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you're good, Harry. That's good to see. Isn't he who shall not be named technically the biggest drop of CA? Well, no, because he doesn't have a CA anymore, so he hasn't dropped CA. I'm sure you could also look at it in another technical way that isn't the way that you're technically doing it. But I guess so. I guess so. Right. Who shall not be named is a bellend, is what we'll say about that. Lenny's here. He's in his bed. So if he comes over and tries to get up, we'll have a little Lenny appearance. But until then, we're chilling. We've got drinks on the go. Thanks for asking. We have the Ember. I presume no stream of the cup final. I'll stream in the morning. It's at Wembley, so it's not far from me, is it? So I'll stream in the morning. It might be a slightly earlier finish, so I can pop on over and join in with the festivities. But I will stream in the morning anyway. I've missed too many streams. I really want to stream both mornings this weekend. So there we go. We've got an Ember on the go. Say hi to the Ember at Ember Tech. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Not yet anyway. But cheers to everybody. Good morning. Hope your Saturday mornings are going well. I hope you've got coffees on the go. Does it feel fair, though, that Ronaldo got nerfed way more than Messi? I do think... I feel like Ronaldo was way too good on the game, though, compared to what he is, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty good, then, at Kokoto. I've been in the Auto Cup for, like... I do it every season and then go to as many as I can, but if I can't, you know, let other people go. I've got enough friends that are Liverpool fans that we can always sort out a ticket for each other, sort of thing. It's good. My cousin goes home and away as well. Like, every game, so... You know, when you got contacts, Rhino is not much better than Skamaka now. It is a bit mental how much of a nerf he's had, for sure. That's why I put it in the title. I wasn't going to put it in the title for the video, but then I was like, do you know what? I think that's the storyline here, isn't it? That's the talking point. So I did. By the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, new video came out about 40 minutes ago. About 40 minutes ago. Over on the YouTube. !YouTube. If you've not checked out that as a platform, as a channel, I think it's well worth a look. I think it's where our best content is arriving. Will it affect the showdown? Well, I guess it will. Yeah. Do they? I don't know. They might do a rollback. I actually don't know the answer to that. I think they've got a choice. They can either they can play it on the old database, can't they, if they want, or they go with it. I don't know. It'll be actually, I could probably find out, but I don't know. Morning, Clates. Guessing you're letting the amateurs have fun in the showdown before you join in later in the year and sort them out. That's exactly it, Holster. Yeah, exactly that. I was definitely expecting bigger buffs for the likes of Bowen, Broa, Erlanger. Yeah, I mean, me too. Like I said in the video that I thought Bowen would have gone up more than... I think he went up 6 CA. I think this year he's been one of the best in the league. But yeah, we'll be back in the showdown at some point for sure. For sure, just not this month. Busy weekends and things, and work and busy on a Wednesday. It's just things like that, really. Some guy on Reddit was asking about Bremer, so I linked the video in reference. Frad, you're doing the Lord's work. You're doing the Lord's work. Because we did actually talk about Bremer in that, didn't we? So that's good. Are they using the old stats, are they? Yeah, fair enough then. The old state before the update. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? If you've drafted... Although that could have been the twist this time, couldn't it? If they wanted to... They could have framed it like that, which I'm sure went through Ben and Matt's head at some point. Has Salah improved or stayed the same? Because if anyone deserves a small increase, it's him. I think he stayed the same. I don't know off the top of my head. I could open it up now, to be fair, and have a look, but... do you want to have a look at it? Do you want to have a look at the database together? You can ask me some questions about it then or something. I feel like that's something we could do at the start of today's stream, couldn't we? Let me just go and find it. And I'll open it up. We'll have a look. You can see... It's got the top 500 players in there. Again, shout out Tobes for this because he has gone through. We were looking at the best way to actually go through and find out what the best way to do this was, and in the end it turned out that basically going through and painstakingly inputting all the data was the best way to find this. So let me find the Google Docs, and we'll open that up as a browser source here. Look. Thoughts on Ben drafting Neto as his goalkeeper? Yeah, it's an odd one, but I mean, on paper he looks really good, doesn't he? On paper he looks really good. Right, this is Deja Vu, just watching YouTube. Hey Luke, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Basically, we'll have a little look now, and I don't know how to do this the other way around. If Leone, do you know how to sort this based on your training with Fantasy FM? Because these are the increased. I don't know how to reverse sort this, because it's not as easy as doing. Toby's tried to explain and I don't know how to do it, but we can look at all the people who've been increased here. Let you have a look, because basically we've all got access to this. We can have a look. Salah stayed 184, but Mbappe goes up. Yeah, there you go then. So these are the top players in terms of the CA before the update, and this is the CA after the update. So as a kind of general rule, people have gone, like, Messi was 194 and is now 186, and so he's here, look, somewhere. Where's his movement? Oh no, this is up, isn't it? So he's moved down, what, 8? But Mbappe's gone up by 2. Salah stayed at 184, look, across the board. Did Van Dijk go? Van Dijk stayed the same. A lot of them have stayed the same. Like Neymar didn't take a hit at all. Haaland stayed the same. Would you say he's improved? Mane went down 1. Is there any players you want me to look for? Because I don't mind having a little look through. But yeah, Trevor Chalobah was the biggest increase. 15. I think he's quite far down here though, but he increased by 15. If I don't know where he is. I could search it, but I'm not going to. I don't want to break it. Basuma going up by 11 is a bit of a shock. Vinicius Jr. I expected though, right? The Ronaldo drop is mental, isn't it? 15. Where was he here? 182. He's now, I mean, if we go and look and find him, he's now 167. He's on a par with Vinicius Jr. He's lower than Son. Scrolling to the bottom is easiest. Don't want to break it. Yeah, that's what I thought. And Toby's asleep. He's below, like, Lukaku. He's below Bernardo Silva. I mean, I'm not saying that I argue these things. He's below Sane, below Sterling. What do you reckon to that? I feel like that is the... That's the talking point here, isn't it? A little bit. Kovacic improved by... Did Kovacic go up a load? Yeah, Kovacic went up by 10, look. Cancelo up by 9. Bremer up by 9. Jorginho 8. I mean, these are like the slight increases. There's someone here that I'm like, I'm not sure what they've done to increase. Maybe it's just I think part of it is looking at how they behave in the game, isn't it, as well? Like, are they reaching the heights that they should do in the game too? There's no point buffing the likes of Salah by like 2 to 3. They're ridiculously good anyway. Yeah, also that. SMS only being 163 is Milinkovic Savic only he's 164 now. Which is a bit mad, isn't it? Yeah, that is low. Below Di Maria, for example. If you search Ronaldo, it should take you to the bottom. That's true. I can probably just scroll it fairly easily. Okay, I've got that. Look. I can go to the bottom fairly easily and just have a look. These are the decreases. Bale. I can have a look at Bale after. Oh, yeah, there's Bale anyway. Bale went down by 6. Ronaldo down by 15. It's actually almost like it's a bit of an outlier compared to what everyone else has done. Like, does he deserve that much of a decrease? 15 he's gone down. Is Slozek in the top 500? I don't think so. What's my best way of searching this? Can I just control F it? No, he's not. He's not. Yeah, I've seen Ronaldo, Isaac. Maguire deserves a 50 decrease. Maguire's decrease was pretty heavy though, right? -9. Like, maybe he deserves more. I don't know. Has he got worse as a player, or is he just being more exposed as a player? Like, I don't know. Feels very harsh. It does feel a bit harsh, doesn't it? The -15, but I guess the higher you start, the further you can fall. Yeah, Pepe Reina with a -9 out of absolutely nowhere, look. It's so good, so funny. Willy Bolly taking a -6 hit as well. Wolves have been generally improved. I am going to do a video, I think, looking at how they've been changed through the updates. generally, Wolves have been improved massively. Lots of changes to the hidden attributes as well with them. But Willy Bolly down by 6. I guess he hasn't played, has he? Has he been injured? I'm not sure. Glad they were ruthless with the likes of Umtiti and Isco. Basically, the washed up players. Yeah, who haven't actually been playing football and were still quite good on FM, weren't they? I kind of agree with that. I know what you mean. Emerson Royale going down by 7 since joining Spurs. And Wan-Bissaka down by 7. Kane down by 5? What do you reckon to that one? At the same time, Manchester United very good on FM at the start of the game. Maybe it's for... But yeah, I think... exactly, Adam, yeah. I think there's a big part of this that is to do with balancing rather than necessarily the players themselves. There's definitely a part of that. I remember for how long Mata was one of the best midfielders in the game. Took them years to nerf him. Yeah. Harsh on Kane down maybe 1 or 2. Yeah. Yeah, because United are not one of the best teams in the Premier League. And yet, first season, even on a sim, they could win the league, couldn't they? I don't think there is, Mitch. I think this is the last update. There might be like small patches. There's only one big data update, though, I believe, per year. So this will be like how it is until the end of the game cycle now. Unless there's something that they can do like smaller patches. Do you remember there was a little mini patch where they changed corners and things earlier on? I don't think there was database changes there, but there was just patches, if that makes sense. Just some little tweaks and fixes. I'm interested to see how some of the new things happen in the update, though. So with the update is obviously the patch 2, where things like dynamic youth rating are apparently going to be fixed. The loan glitch fixed as well, which is nice. Yeah. West McKennie only 149. Just small stuff, no problem. Oh, yeah, all good, Mitch, all good. There should be another one in a few weeks because some countries still have transfers. Oh, there might be a mini one, actually, from other countries. This is like the main winter one, isn't it? For like all of the main countries. All the like the big countries in inverted commas. But yeah, I remember actually there is a mini one, isn't there, where just random, like you can get random players added in, can't you? But yeah, so maybe that one will be one. Howdy, I've come here for the same semblance of normalcy after hearing a woman on the radio saying she has porridge with bacon and cheese for breakfast and Marmite and banana sandwiches for lunch. See, the way you started that sentence, Ollie, I thought it was going to be like something that like a serious world thing, and then you've gone into that. But that is mental. Where do I get my hands on this spreadsheet? Is it not public? It's not public at the moment, Caleb. I don't know why I've said your name so weirdly there. I will speak to Tobes when he wakes up about how we can... At the moment, there's a lot of random stuff on this particular spreadsheet that we are using for different videos. So I don't want to make this one public or like just share this with you. But I'm sure we can export this particular part of it and then put it into the Discord after. Like on here... We're doing other things that are on here, so yeah, it's not on this one. But yeah, it is. And again, shout out Tobes because he's put this all together and he is a wizard with this stuff. That's why you get like a rocket scientist as a mod, which is basically what Tobes is, isn't it? Yeah, it's really good, really cool. Right, chat, should we jump into FM for today? I think we should. I'm not sure. We got chill vibes with the music today. I was going to say I'm not sure what this music is, but I think it's chill vibes. Right, let's make this a normal sort of size. And there we go. Let's jump into Hertha, Brazil for today. If you want to ask about any particular players, whether they've been nerfed or boosted or whatever, you can let me know and I'll leave it open so I can go and find it if you want to. Hertha, Brazil today then, of course, on the old update or the old database, I should say. It does a bit fragile. I agree. I was kind of... You could probably see my surprise on that in the video, right? Not sure I agree. But yeah, maybe it's sentimental. He's also he's moved to the Prem, so maybe it's like a, I don't know, balancing thing to make him good enough for the Prem. I don't know. That doesn't seem quite right, does it? No, this is the one show of, although my mum is supply chain management for the MOD, so I've heard enough about real world stuff this week. Yeah, I imagine, Ollie. I imagine. Prem buff, yeah, Frudge. But yeah, that is rank, what that person is doing. That reminds me, though, I should drink my coffee. So cheers, everybody. I had porridge yesterday. It was nice. Delicious it was. Today, chat, we are going to hopefully continue some of this fine form which we found ourselves in at the end of last Thursday's stream. It's been a while. We do have squash. We do have squash. It's Vimto. Actually, it's not squash. It's I look like the devil. It's Vimto and sparkling water, which is mental, isn't it? I'd be curious what the bumps for ESR and Ramsdale were. I don't know if either are on that spreadsheet, but I can have a look really quickly for you now. Ramsdale's been made... Oh, Ramsdale's been buffed by both 4. I'll show you. They're both gone up by 4. Here, look. Smith Rowe 4, Aaron Ramsdale 4, in right with Bellingham, who's also gone up by 4. I don't know exactly where's... So Ramsdale's now 146, and he was 142. So there you go. There's your answer. No, they've not gone up from 104 to 108. Smith Rowe, let me just check what he went. He's up to 147 now. So he's gone up a bit as well. Julian Alvarez had a big boost, Alvarez. He's one of the top ones. He's now 146 and he's gone up by 8. So yeah, that's cheers admin. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's what having stuff like this is cool, isn't it? It's a bit different. We can actually look at some... I enjoy that type of stuff, so I hope that you guys do as well. Right. Last stream, we managed to beat Metz 6-1 in the Europa League, and then we also beat Freiburg 5-1 in the league. I'm a little bit curious. I've barely played since the winter update. I've done videos. Plymouth, by the way, should be out either tomorrow or Monday. The next Plymouth video, where we're in the Premier League. I've not really played many matches, so I don't know if there's any sort of... There wasn't really much match engine changes talked about, but sometimes there is that you kind of notice. I've seen a few people talking about a few things. We're going to see. Do the tactics still work is the question. We're going to go with the spanner, I think, and we'll continue with it because it's getting us results at the moment. We're going to get through this this season. I think a change of approach, a change of tactic is in order for next year. I think I'm kind of over the spanner. Not over the spanner. We love the spanner. But I think I want to try and take things in a different direction next year. Maybe not 3 strikers. Maybe bring some wingers in. I also feel like Brazil have got good wingers, haven't they? So I kind of want to do that too. How can someone in the Argentine league go up by 8 to the 140s when he hasn't kicked a ball in the Major League? I guess because if he's going to end up at Manchester City, for balancing reasons, they have to predict that he's going to be really good. So that if he ended up at Man City and then in the future he was really rubbish, you'd be like, well, why have they signed him? So do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's because like they have to take a bit of a punt on those things, don't they? The only real ME change talks about is the inside forward. Something I spotted that I hadn't seen before was a late run into the box for a headed goal. Do they talk about that not happening as much, Ollie? Because that's something I noticed that definitely happened loads before in the because I used to, well, actually in the Plymouth save, I don't know if you've watched it, I've been using Ryan Hardy as an inside forward deliberately because he's tall so that he can score headed goals. And for example, it's very similar to the way that these pressing forwards behave as well. They should actually cut inside now. Yeah, hopefully. That's kind of why I want to use them as well. That's why I use the pressing forwards wide here in the spanner, because they score headers. That's why often you'll see, like, do you remember Davy Selka, or Salkau as we called him? That was where I that's why I used him here on the left hand side, even though he's right footed, because he scored headers at the back post. So they behave the same sort of way as the inside forwards. This was a run from CM from outside the box. Right, okay, yeah, I see. Yes, do you like the hoodie is the question that Leonie asked. Would you like to see it? Look, oh, that's gone the opposite way that I wanted it to. There we go. Look, I'll try and show you. It says spineless on it. It says spineless on it. And there's loads of different colours. It's really comfortable. Genuinely. I'm not just saying that because I make a small amount of money from each one. And it's, to be fair, it's actually a very small amount because I put it as cheap as you can make it. I think it's like 20 quid this hoodie. But yeah, it is available if you want one. Obviously, if you don't want one, you don't have to. I'm not wearing black. I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's very odd. Very unlike me. Right, we've got a team to pick. We've got a match to go and play. Shall we? Should we prepare ourselves for this? We've got some tired players. This is Dortmund away, I've just realised. This is an F in the chat, isn't it, I think, after this one. We've also got Caligari and Tellez looking tired. I might go... Let's see what they pick. I knew that they were going to change at least one of them. I'm going to start... do you know what? We're going to have to take... I'm not sure what to do here. Zagadou? Gabriel's tired, isn't he? Martinelli's tired. Does it come in purple? Yeah, it does. There is a purple one. I do believe so anyway. And there's a load of different colours on there. Very colourful. Last time we took players out and changed them, it didn't go well for us, did it? I'm a bit scared to do that now. But at the same time, I think we have to. We're going to do this. I'll play right wing back if you like. I mean, did you make your debut in the end? I think you did, didn't you? I mean, when everyone else went to the under 23s competition in Brazil, then a lot of people did go and play, didn't they? Are we still? No, we've gone through January, so we're not in January anymore. You didn't play me. I watched the VOD. Oh, sorry. Have you not made your debut at all? I kind of want to check now. Did you come off the bench? No. It won't be long though. You will at some point, I am sure. You're developing. You're improving. You'll be in soon. Just had PSG come in and raid my Peruvian wonder kid. He had £30 million release clause, but managed to get 29.5, 50%. You've done well there. You've done well there. If you were taking part in the Streamer Showdown, would you build your team around the spanner tactic? In the past, I have done ads. Did we win with the spanner? No, we didn't. We didn't actually ever win with a version of the spanner. The version of the spanner that we were using then was not 3 strikers. It was with like 1 winger there. We got to the final and lost to Kev on penalties with that. When we've won it, we used 4-4-2, I think. Was that both times? I think it might have been both times. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. Right, we're going to go this team. We're going to hope and pray that we get a result away at Dortmund. I am not hopeful. I am not hopeful. I still back the overload. I think the overload might be the way to go for a showdown. Or just simple. Do like a Kev. Play a narrow diamond. That's probably the way that I'd go these days. Like, in the end, simplifying, going with the 4-4-2 gave us our strongest base to go and win them. I think we won 2 of them with using that. Whereas it's exciting to use like a spanner, and it can win you one. It's very similar to what McKinn's won his with, was using thing like the spanner. I think Curti did very well using similar things. Sweet Left Foot's done very well using a similar type of approach. But I think it can leave you exposed, and if you, in the knockouts, when you're away from home using something like this, I think you concede too many. So you're kind of on like a bit of a... It's like a roll of a dice when you get to that point. So yeah, I think that's what I've learned about the showdown. Vinicius, lovely finish. Everyone, do your things. I want to see your Mbappe's from Vinicius. We've gone 1-0 up inside the first minute against Borussia Dortmund. I love the new patch. I haven't had any time to mess around with it yet, gambling. It is something I definitely want to do, though. Play some of the versus mode. I saw Ben tweet about doing a stream where you just play against viewers' teams. I think that'd be super fun. Maybe even if we did it as like... That now could be a really good, like sub reward thing that you do in the Discord or something. Like you have like a community evening. I hate that word. But like... Subs come in, you can put your teams in, we'll play each other. Like, because it doesn't need to, we like do like not even like a tournament necessarily. Like, because you could have done that before, but like you just have an evening and playing each other. I don't know. I feel like that's like we're back to having that as an option. Versus mode, join a 12-hour charity, donate to play the streamer. Exactly that. Exactly that. Yeah, for sure. Like do a 12-hour and you can like, if you donate a certain amount, you can get to. We'll just stop what we're doing and we'll play a game. For like that makes sense to me. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what like the best potential for is. I'm sure some people will come up with some really good ideas for like YouTube content, etc., etc. Like Draft Wars now, for example, could just be versus mode. You have a chat, play each other type of thing. Like there's definitely scope for it out there. Some good collaboration, etc. Here comes Leon Bailey for... He's missed the tackle there, Paqueta. I was going to say, we've started very well here. I'm a bit worried about this particular attack. Suarez, that's poor. Weak. I'm still brainstorming. Yeah, exactly. There are some real videos I really want to get going. Some ideas that I think are really good. It's just like time at the moment. I tweeted, like, just struggling with the time element and not feeling very well. Like, oh no, they've equalised. Luis Suarez, not that one. Just not feeling very well. I'm still not feeling great after COVID. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but I've had like a cold or like flu symptoms or like feeling just generally run down for absolutely absolutely ages. I mean, I don't know what I said there. But yeah, it's been rough. But yeah, hopefully we'll be out of the worst parts of that. Is that a different captain's armband thing? Is that new? Or have I just never noticed that in that way before? I swear that looks different. I think it'll be good to see a lot of versus content before the 23 release, having created teams from their saves. Yeah, right. As the game cycle sort of ends and finishes, take your best team from your save, play each other. That makes sense, yeah. Evan Nilsson's in behind here, looking for 2-1. He should score. He does score. Samba. Yeah, I know the one you mean, obviously, Leone. I think so too. I think it'll be really good. I think we just need to do it. Lovely finish from Evan Nilsson. We're 2-1 up away at Dortmund. 1-0 to 1-1, back to 2-1 at half time. We're having a good half here. Restricting them just 3 shots at home and taking a couple of our chances. It's good. Don't be complacent. Why are you demotivated? Is that because you've played quite well? There we go. Sort that out. The niftiest thing about versus mode is exported teams carry their tactics set of them, save setup time. Oh yeah, big time. Big time. I know what you mean. Like when you're going into a game and then you hang on a minute, I just have to set my tactics up for absolutely ages, go and find things. No, it's in there already. That is a big little update I've just said there. But I agree with you. Ollie, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Good morning. I thought the keeper was going to miss that and we're going to be 3-1 up. We're not. Ollie, you going to the football today? I don't know why that's just sprang into my mind as a question, but I hope you're well. Welcome in. I hope SI give goalkeepers a chance to have really good penalties or free kicks. I hate that I'm 50 years in, they just get 12 for free kicks. I guess it's quite rare, but I know what you mean. It would be nice every now and then, wouldn't it? Every now and then. I'm good, I'm not. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what I was expecting as the next question. There was no follow-up. Jude Bellingham. Good block. Did they fix the horrendous setting a transfer value agent BS? Oh, like when you're saying like when they want a reasonable price thing. Oh my word, that nearly went in. Oh, is it in Blythe? Is it? Fair enough. I don't know. I've like I said, I've not played enough to really see it, and then what I am playing is not post. Like I haven't seen like the database changes, have I? Marcus Antonio, can we get a third here? Tellez, we've been really good. I've not made changes yet. Good cross. Kelvin. Oh, Kelvin. Then advance and bam, they're unhappy. Yeah. That's it. I know the one you mean. Dynamics generally, I think, has been a bit... There's some things to iron out in the dynamics again this year. I think they're trying to make it a bigger part of the game, which I like. But we kind of spoke about it in the last stream, didn't we? I just think there's some balancing things that need to be done. Some ironing out. Right, we'll do Caligari for Calvin, who's not playing particularly well. Just went too far. Yeah, maybe that was it. They just went a little bit too far, that it was then relationship manager. And it was a little bit tedious, which is really tricky to get the right balance, because you want realism versus, like, because you want it to be a real game, but you also want it to be a game. And they talk about it being an escape from real life, and it's fun. But if you make it really, it becomes replying to emails after a certain point. So they've done brilliantly to get it to this point of detail without it becoming a job, if you know what I mean, without it becoming tedious and boring. So yeah, I think that's what they're constantly battling with, isn't it? Right, I am now getting to the point where I'm going to be disappointed if we don't win this game. And when you get to that point, it's always scary, isn't it? I think bringing on Gabriel Martinelli up front can't make us worse. So I'm going to do that. Now, is it time to think about just making us a little bit more secure? How's Leonardo playing? Quite well. How's Vinicius playing? Quite well. I think we just bring in a defensive midfielder. I don't know who could do that. Oh, Bruno can sit in there. We're going to do that. They've got a corner, which I think I've cancelled with my change, which is always nice. Right, they're on the attack again. Turns out I forgot to turn FM off the laptop last night. I just opened the lid and it's still on screen. Yeah, can happen. I've been there. Those were my uni years. The laptop was still on the bed, and then there's the FM just on. Good save. Bailey's got it. Good save, Neto. He's been good today, hasn't he, Neto? I cannot complain about some of the saves he's making. Although this highlight not ending is worrying. Worrying. Good tackle, Tellez. All right, if it goes up the other end and we score, then that's fine. Caligari's a beast. Yeah, I really like him. Really like him. Is that... Are they getting a yellow here? Surely just a yellow. He's been sent off. Eggstein's off. I didn't see the tackle. Come on, mate. Let me change something. I didn't see the tackle, but apparently it was two-footed. He's off. Yeah, I know. John Matip's goal, hang it in the Louvre. I tweeted that. It's amazing. No. Oh, he's missed it. Damsgaard. Right, now can I make the changes? Thanks. We've got no changes left, have we? No. Yeah, that was outrageous. It's all them. I don't like it. No, no, just clear it on the line. How has it gone in? That's them with 10 men. It's been coming for so long. I was trying with everything to stop this from happening. He's on the line and he just lets it go in. Surely you should be getting rid of this. It's Caligari. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, now it's like, do we just get out of... No, we're going to lose it. You know when you play a good team, you're like, FM's going to do FM. That's what it's doing. Or is it? Or is it? He's getting there. He's not getting there. They're getting there. Chalobah scored and he doesn't even have his update buff. He doesn't. He's made it to Dortmund, to be fair, without his plus 15. Oh, my word. That would have been a ridiculous way to lose the game. Kings, there's one in the works at the moment. There's one that should be out in the next midweek next week, hopefully. There is you're right, but there is one in the works. There'll be some more. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've just not been very well, really. Had COVID and not felt very well is the main reason, but there will be more. How you doing, Murray? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're good. We've drawn. I'm actually happy with that. I'm actually quite happy with that. I know we conceded late, but we have no right to come to Dortmund and just win, I don't think. So we'll take that. I say I'll sympathise because I kind of do. Well, when I say I'll sympathise, I'll let Gary do that talking. Actually, I did say it, didn't I? I also didn't change to the other scene there, so thank you for reminding me, everybody. Not going to lie, I thought you won that match. Yeah, they scored late, didn't they? It was a weird one. We played quite well, didn't we? It keeps us above them, though, with, what, 10 games to go? 10 games to go? As long as we finish... I mean, we're not out the title race. It is just going to be really tricky from here, isn't it? They're really good. They've won 2-0 there, Brian. Why does FM always have so much distance between strikers and midfielders? It kind of does. I see what you mean. I don't know. I think that's quite representative. Like... It depends what you're watching on as well, I guess. Like, if you're on key highlights and you're seeing your team launching the ball, like, it depends what... I think you can probably change that with your tactics. Like, with attacking midfielders, I think it just depends. It's probably your setup. And if your team's... Like, lots of teams, that is the case if you're not the better team. Like, it's only Man City, though, where there's no gap between their midfield and their strikers, and Liverpool, etc. Like, the gap between Burnley's midfield and their strikers is usually quite big. Actually, it's not, because their strikers are back too, but that might just be an anecdotal thing that you've noticed, and then there's that confirmation bias as you've seen it more and more sort of thing. Isaac Moto, thank you very much for the follow. Or Isaac, depending on how you pronounce your name. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. The Brazil manager was there again. Are they going to sack him soon? I actually think I would like the Brazil job now. How do I look for that? Job security. Ukraine jobs available. I'm just scrolling down. The Brazil job is stable. That's a shame. Respect Weghorst. Yeah, Weghorst is looks like he's gonna be a great signing, isn't he? My mids and strikers have lots of interplay between them. I use dropping in roles though. Yeah. It depends what roles you're using. Like, if on your tactics you're like this one, for example, is like, how can I show this best? Like, if your engagement levels, if you're pressing really high, your strikers are going to be pushed up, and like, it depends what you want your strikers doing. If your roles on your strikers are getting behind and like trying to move into channels and things, they're going to be pushing that way. At the same time, you've probably got defenders that are on defense duties who are going to be staying in the position that's obviously going to cause a gap. Whereas the difference between a defensive centre mid and a DM is going to be a lot smaller because they're both trying to occupy the same part of the pitch, aren't they? So it's probably down to the roles that you're using rather than... There are probably... Maybe that's because that's the most effective way to play the game and that's what you notice. That might be part of it too. But also, like, there are probably ways that you could make it not the case. You might not win games, but you could make it not the case, if that makes sense. I'm going to reject that because I don't want to sell him. These bids, though, when would he join? Because the transfer window's closed for us, but he could still go to, I think, any of these clubs. I'm tempted to just accept the Tigres one. Can I make this a bit more? Are any of them... Tigres is by far the most money, but we are also contributing a bit of wages. I kind of just want to get rid of him. He's annoying me because he keeps asking for more money and things and wants to play football. Annoying. He doesn't want to join... Right, he doesn't want to join those two. He doesn't want to join Tigres. Yeah, that's kind of fair, Ollie, actually, to be fair. Jewel, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. His value is actually 8 million. This is quite cheap, isn't it? I'm going to reject them. What did I offer him out for? 8 mil. Yeah, they're not very good bids anyway. Let's see if we can get at least 5 and just see what happens there. Let's go for at least 5. How much did you buy him for? I think 4.6. There's people arguing about Messi and Ronaldo in the YouTube comments, it seems. That's a good one. Ronaldo nerfed by 15. Video's actually doing quite well, though. That's good news. As long as you get it back, exactly. Right, we've got... I think it was 4 point something we paid for him. I'll check now. We paid... Yeah, paid 4.6. He's played 2 games. And we're going to sell him for... I'll go on here. It's easier. We're going to sell him for not those prices because they've offered not 4.6. So that's annoying. Engagement. Yeah, it works, doesn't it? It works. You can't mention one without the other. That's kind of true, yeah. I'm going to reject these as well. He wants to go to, unless they're negotiable. They're not. Well, I offered him out for 5 and none of you are anywhere near 5. We'll offer him out for 4.6 then. I don't know if Joel Linton's good now, but Joel Linton is now able to play centre mid. He's natural at box to box, I believe, in midfield, which is... I love it. I love it. I don't know what his... I don't know if his... I'll have a look. If his CA went up or down. He's not in the top 500 players, so I haven't got him on the spreadsheet. Ball winning midfielder 2, I hear. Yeah. Yeah. Which is brilliant. To be fair, he had the attributes to do that anyway. Like, you could definitely retrain him. Even in, like, before the update, in here, look. You could definitely retrain him to go and play ball winning midfielder anyway. Like, or even, let's say box to box for now. Like, look, he could have done it anyway. He's quite good. They did, Ollie, yeah. Right, no one wants to buy him. What? Udinese aren't prepared to meet the asking price and only willing to pay 90k for a player valued at 8 million, or now 4.6. So I'll put his value thing down. What? Third time lucky there, Ollie. Third time lucky. Let's sort out these glasses. They're hurting my ears slightly. Thank you for the follow, Harris. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Creative Teles is on the verge of a Hertha Brazil assist landmark. He's got 15 with a... He's 1 away. He's got 15 assists this year. Only 9... Oh, sorry. Yeah, only 9 in the league. He's got 15 all comps. So the Europa League Champions League is helping him with that one. Neto got in the team of the week. He was good, actually, wasn't he? Aubameyang is Millwall manager. That is actually really funny. I love it. Hey, Harris, welcome in, buddy. I'm glad you made it. Glad you've been watching the YouTube videos. As the chat here know, that's one of my favourite things when people are here like, I'm here from YouTube. It's one of my favourite things. Welcome. Welcome to the family. Welcome. You're now officially a worm. Which, if you are new here, makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, does it? So, educate him, chat. Educate him. It absolutely does, Ollie. It absolutely does. Like, yeah, it does. I don't think I've plugged the Twitch in a while in a YouTube video. I do like pop up the little call to action thing that just shows the Twitch thing every now and then. But I very rarely say it anymore. I'm just really conscious that people might be like, ugh. But everyone does it, don't they? We are all worms, aren't we? We are all worms, aren't we? Do you know why?
Ainsley Matalan Niels.
Not that. Not that. I can't find the button. The Brazilian worms. And now we've been offered worms. There we go. I found it in the end. We have got Met's second leg. I should do it third time lucky. Yep. Ainsley Matalan Niels, aren't we?
Ainsley Matalan Niels.
I should do a little thing here. We are 6-1 up. I think we're 6-1 up from the first leg. I should definitely rest the team here, shouldn't I? Shall we play? In fact, let's see what they do. Let's pick a rotated squad and just see what happens. Are there any players that we specifically want to be in this team? If I just move, let me move over here. Is there any players we want specifically in this team to give them a little run out? Danilo on the bench for sure. I'm wondering about some of the youngsters. Angelo is like the one that I really want to make sure starts, to be honest. Oh, Danilo can't be on the bench because he's not registered. That's a shame. Nani Arthur, you can be on the bench. Frenchinho Jr. Oh, thank you.
Keeney81 resubscribed.
I want to hear her say it.
Now we've been offered worms.
And now we've been offered worms. Thank you, Keeney, for the 8 months, buddy. I appreciate you. Hope you're well, my friend. I appreciate the 8 months of Prime as well. And now we've been offered worms. Now we've been offered worms. Harriet, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You're a worm. You're a worm. I'm a worm. We're all bloody worms. Do we need merch that has a worm on it? Like, who would buy a mug that just has a little one of those little worms on it? I don't know if that's a copyright issue because it is just one of the worms from Worms Armageddon with a green scarf on. But does the green scarf make it different enough? That's the question, isn't it? I'm good, thank you, Keeney. I'm good. I'm having a good time this morning. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm enjoying this, having a little chat, having a little play of some games, hopefully winning some Football Manager matches. How come Hertha Brazil can play? Because they've got a fantastic manager. I'm not sure that was necessarily the angle you were going for with that question, but that's the way I'm going to take it. All right, we've got Calcota Die on the bench. Are you in the under-19s, Rye? Are you available for this game? Arthur Injured is on the bench. Well, I'm changing that now. You are available. We've also got a Brazilian youngster, Renato Moore. Where is Ollie French Jr.? Or French out? You're on loan, mate. I can't play you when you're out at bloody... You're playing for Worms. What do you mean? I'm fit and healthy and not. You're at Worms. Did you not know that? Were you not here for that? Because if not, that's really funny. You play for Worms, Ollie. Have you played any matches for them? You actually have, yeah. Ollie has Worms. You've played one and conceded one. You didn't know that. Worms have got... who have they got from us? Mateus Chaka and you. He actually looks all right. He's played 5 times for Worms already and scored twice. And now we've been offered Worms. Yeah, sorry, Ollie. You're at Worms. You're not actually starting either. They're going for this guy instead. Rico Chima is starting for you instead. Good team to start with Glory Hunter with. So you want to get off to a good start with those, don't you? Like Inter, something like that. It's Atalanta, if you want to go a bit lower down, yeah. They're a fun team. I kind of want to get a team like, not necessarily, you don't want to go with the best team, do you? But you want to go with a team that's quite good still. Last stream was midweek. Yeah, it was, Ollie. It was. We ended with this Worms thing going on, I think. I think that's right, isn't it? Joey, by the way, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. But he's have a good core to build around in Spain. It depends how long you're giving yourself. You're doing like the 20-year thing. Are you you're gonna like? I wouldn't want to waste time in a Glory Hunter. You just won the league with Fiorentina, so it's possible, isn't it? Inter would be my my go-to. Was Worms the stream before? Yes, I think you went in the Worms stream. I think. I don't know. I'm losing. It was been a while now, hasn't it? Right. I've put Kako to die, and I'm going to put Rai on the bench. Those are the two that are going to make the bench as a bit of a wild card. The rest of the team, Neto, yeah. Luis Felipe, Bremer, Zagadou. That seems a bit strong. Where's Renan? Is he not registered? I don't think he's registered. Hey, Matty, how you doing, buddy? Ben usually says don't go for the favourites of the title or the current title holders. Yeah, exactly. So, like, are into either of those? Maybe they are. Worm's stream was a fortnight ago. Nah, it wasn't. Because I streamed... It was the Thursday, wasn't it? Or was it on the weekend and then we streamed on the Thursday? I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was, actually, yeah. It's a PSG, yeah. I'm all right, thank you, Matty. I'm not too bad. I'm feeling all right at the moment. Still not 100%, like, tired, but enjoying myself. Happy, but tired. Morgan, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. We're just deciding a second leg team for Mets, who we beat 6-1 in the first leg. I want to give Angelo the chance to score goals. Do I want to play, like? Does Rice start here? No. I think Calvin does need to start. Otherwise, I'm looking for people who are complaining about not playing as well. We're doing that. That's the team. Worms was 2 weeks ago, was it? So you guys know more than me. Worms was weekend and midweek when he wasn't on last week. Yeah, so we had a Thursday. You must have gone on that Thursday stream then, Ollie. And then Worms was the weekend. Yeah, that's it then. Because we streamed on the Thursday and then I was away at the weekend, wasn't I? Not sure why I'm pumping fists before this game here, but there we go. Oh, Inter title holders, are they? There you go then. That makes sense. I knew they were. I didn't know if it was last season or this season. So maybe not Inter then. Maybe AC. You'd go with? Maybe Atalanta. And then I assume that Juventus are the favourites for the league, aren't they? So probably not them either. That'll be it then, Ollie. We've solved the mystery. Here we go. We're underway against Mets. Looking for a place in the... Is it the quarterfinals after this one? We're 1-0 up inside the first 19 seconds as well. Angelo assist, which is lovely. Worms was the same weekend as the Super Bowl, was it? There you go then. This is a lovely cross from... Oh, Renan did play. He's playing left wing back. Lovely cross from Angelo here, look. Little clipped cross back post. There's that back post pressing forward header that we talked about as well. And 1-0. It's 7-1 on aggregate. And we've got an away goal. I prefer a Super Owl to the Super Bowl. Yeah, but Snoop Dogg doesn't play at a Super Owl, does he? Doesn't sing. Or whatever he does. Snoop Dogg doesn't really rap either, does he? He kind of just talks. Wow, this song just swore. Did you hear that? What are you doing, Renan? Why have you fouled him like that? He's going nowhere. Yeah, is there not, Ollie? I don't think it's going to matter either way, does it? We've conceded a penalty. He does just eat adverts. He does do that, yeah. Speak singing his old Snoop, I think. Yeah, I guess. Oh, Neto saved it. He is up for this. He's like, no, I know we're 7-1 up, but they're not having this one. We're at the other end. It's Angelo. He's crossing again. Oh, it's nearly the same route to goal as the first goal. I missed the stream and thought the Worms was a reference to the team names as if well being animal names. It wasn't that. Although I think I did call them the Cardigans in that stream. So That Cardinals, that's their real name, isn't it? So, oh, that was good goalkeeping. Wi-Fi went down. What did I miss? You missed not much, really. We were talking about worms, mostly, I think. Stopped it from getting into the netto. He did. He did. For starting Glory Hunter teams, I'd say Leverkusen, Wolfsburg, Sevilla, Milan, Atalanta, Arsenal, Spurs. Yep. I get on board with those. Wolfsburg's a really fun save, by the way. Not that easy to win the league in Germany with Wolfsburg. Having actually played it, maybe people who are better than me would be fine. But I didn't win it first 2 seasons with my little network save with John. Even though I've got a ridiculous team with like a Seaman up front and stuff. Lovely finish that by Marcus Leonardo, by the way. It's 8-2. Someone make the joke. Someone else, not 8-2 anyway, it's 8-1. So don't worry about it. Any recommendations for first signings at Hamburg? Starting a new save. Now the update is up. Great choice of a new save though, Harris. As someone who always recommends Hamburg. Who should you sign? Mikhail Cuisance on loan. And you'll be very fine. You 8-1 to see it. Thank you. Thank you. Genuinely, go and get Cuisance on loan, actually. New series, Hertha puns would be a good save with Neto and goal. It would, yep. I'm a Hamburg. I'm a Scouser. Had to follow Kevin Keegan. Nice. Did you like the Kevin Keegan bit in the Newcastle video? If you watched that one, I'd 8-1 person to see the screen wrong. Yep. Make it difficult for myself, don't I? That's annoying sometimes. Oh dear, they've missed it. I would love it. Exactly. I had a lot of fun making that part. That little tiny bit took about as long as the rest of the video took to make. but I think it was worth it. He's not a Bayern. Oh yeah, he's at Venezia now. Sorry, update, isn't it? Thompson, you're absolutely right. I forgot that. Obviously, I've not played since the update, so now he's not there. Is he? He's gone there permanently as well, hasn't he? So that's not a good signing recommendation anymore. You remember watching the Keegan rant live? Well, it was 96, I think he did that. So I was 5. So I don't think I would have watched it live. Change the save recommendation to Venezia. Yeah, there you go. Do that. That Mbappe thing is a weird glitch. What Mbappe thing are you talking about? What do you mean? Kits, Mickey C. And yeah, to be fair, there's a lot going for it, isn't there? You didn't exist for the Keegan rant, yeah. You're 14-15, were you, Keeney? Nice. So you're what, like 10 years older than me? Breezy, good morning, my friend. How are you? Hope you're good. The way you got him for... Oh, yeah, no, it is a glitch. Yeah, it was broken. It was broken, to be fair. But I did say that in the video, and I've got people beefing me in the comments. Like, I literally showed what happened in the save, and I wasn't going to go and do like 2 seasons back. Like, I showed... I've you know... People are like, you've done something. Have I? And then shown you what I've done. Like... I love it. I honestly, beef in the YouTube comments. It should definitely be a regular feature. People are so angry with the world. I'm like, you're watching a Football Manager video on the internet. That is the smallest, nichest corner of the internet to go in with your angry views. Like, why are you so angry about this? Why? Did they, Morgan? That sucks. That sucks for them. That is mental. Top 100 as well. That's crazy. Very tired, but glad it's the weekend. How are things? Basically exactly the same as that sentence there, Breezy. Very tired. Very glad it's the weekend. But happy. Enjoying myself. I don't know what this music is. It doesn't seem like I'm enjoying myself. Come on. I'll tell you what we need. Where is it? I hope it's still on this this playlist. We need this. YouTube is an angry place. It is. Big game for Hamburg this weekend. Derby game versus Bremen. Winner goes top. Ooh, there is a big game then. I'm bringing on 2 youngsters for the last 15. Miss Bodies. I need to DM Wafia, don't I? I need to DM Wafia and then let them and ask her if I can just get the rights exclusively. I'm sure she'll be fine with that. It's not even her like main song. I bet she was thoroughly confused when she saw videos of me dancing to bodies after winning the showdown. What a song this is, though. We've scored, by the way. It's 4-0. Marcus Leonardo scored. It's a good, nice little goal, actually. Near post, look. Your dart's been on OBS. Oh. Honestly, it cuts deep. It cuts deep. Who cares if we scored? We're raving, yep. Squeakiest song it is, isn't it? It's good, though. Angelo! Oh. I 10-1B Mets right now. I'm very conscious I'm going to spill my coffee if I keep changing scenes during this. Oh my word, what a header! What a header! Everybody! Don't know why we're celebrating them scoring. They scored from the edge of the box with a header. And Neto let it in. Also, we can get this up here, which I keep turning off. There you go. It does tend to happen. Good. All right. There we go. Look, I can make it move with my talking. We don't need that. It's 10-2. What time is it? Angelo, it's what a finish, by the way. He's offside. Hopefully he's on. I think he's on. What a finish that was. Right, we probably don't need this song quite so loud, do we? You've got a player in my intake called Scott Dick, who's Scottish. That is amazing. I love it. That's a lovely finish from Angelo, by the way. Amazing. Someone said, who's watching the showdown tonight? I will be tuning in as much as I can, definitely. I didn't watch the draft, so I've not seen I've seen some of the squads on Twitter. Who are we predicting? Who's got the best squad? Who's got the best squad? Actually, more importantly, who's got the worst squad? Because there's usually a couple of people who stand out for not having good squads, don't they? What we saying? What's a showdown? I mean, is it a showdown if Clates isn't in it? That's the question, isn't it? Tom worst? Oh wow. To be fair, Tom or Tim, as he should, well, it should be known, consistently drafts what people think is the worst squad, and will either do really well with it or will end up in the elimination game. I feel like there's no in between with Tom. Like he will always draft very similarly. I remember once I was in a showdown with him and he drafted about 15 players who were 35 or over. Tim often has terrible squads. Terrible in inverted commas, yeah, by the general perception. And then we'll either do quite well with it or yeah, it's an online draft. Sorry, Joel. Yeah, it's an online draft with streamers in. Yeah, I'm going to throw it out there, but could tomorrow night, I think number 8 will be prevalent. Do you reckon Kev's going to win it again? I mean, it's difficult to... At this point, you shouldn't predict anything else, should you? Hutch, did that come up? I can see it in the chat, but it's not come up in my activity feed. Hutch, thank you for the 18 months. I don't know why that's not playing on here. It didn't play, but thank you. Is it on Twitch? It is on Twitch, yeah. So if you... I'll link it. FM... Someone link it, actually. Go sub. I don't know what's going on, Hutch. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can fix it. Let's go back over here. It literally hasn't come through on, like... whatever this is called. Like... stream elements? It hasn't come through on there. Yes, if you go to twitch.tv/FM Streamer Showdown, that is the account where you can follow everything. They do like a Soccer Saturday style stream where they jump into each stream and follow all the games and everything. That's the best way. If you're new to it, that's the best way to follow the showdown. I recommend it. It is high quality entertainment. But I'm not in it this time, so it's slightly worse than before. Oh yeah, VIPs can't shout out. The only thing that can stop Kev is a power cut. Well, that would do it, wouldn't it? Kev's the only one who seems to realise it's a Sunday game. To an extent. I'm not sure. I think everyone kind of realises that. But also at the same time, it's like, there's not much you can change about what you do on the Saturday. Like, you still want to be good on the Saturday, I think. Like, you need to avoid... It's a very delicate and fine line between elimination game and third, fourth in the league. And the sweet spot is third or fourth in the league, you'd probably say, right? But trying to aim for that means you are at risk of finishing in the bottom two, which you really don't want. Kev cheats and signs staff members. Wow. I think that did happen in the past, didn't it? If Ben doesn't win it this time, I don't think he'll ever win it. He will eventually. If you give infinite monkeys infinite typewriters, they'll write the works of Shakespeare. So that's what I'm saying. It's his competition. He'll be in it until he wins it, won't he? He did it for the first 4 showdowns before anyone else noticed. Oh, there you go then. But then, to be fair, he hasn't been doing that recently and is still winning. So it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. Hey, it's come through!
Hutchmaster1 resubscribed.
I don't know why it took so long. Hutch, thank you for the 18 months resub. I appreciate you, buddy. Chat, let's show some love to Hutch. I don't know why it took quite as long as that, but there we go.
Thanks for the sub.
I'll do one of them as well. There you go. Right, we've just lost William Arau. He's moved on for a couple of million. Does mean we've got 106k in our wage budget, which is nice, but we've got no money to spend. We've not sold Tormena yet. I need to do that for a while. I didn't say that, Ollie. Didn't say that. It could be Ben Sports News, Dr. Benji, Ben Card, Jack Space, Dr. Benji Plays, Editor Ben, Dr. Benji Shorts, and he would still fail to win. Yeah, Ben Sports News would win that, I reckon. Back to guess. Why is it telling me this? Is it just because I had him scouted? I think it was. Right, we've got our Europa League draw. That's all the characters I can think of. That's a fair few, to be fair, isn't it? No, you forgot Glasses Case, Ben. I think that's my favourite one. He'd win it. Ben would still win on pens, yeah. Jack Space in a showdown. Oh, that is actually brilliant. Yeah, Ron out of nowhere would beat him. That would be good. Ridiculous. Second knockout round for the Europa League. I've pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to press that button. I meant to do this. There we go. Who are we predicting for this then? We can get... Look at some of the teams in this. I wanted to win the Europa League, but Chelsea, Inter, Ajax, Roma, Napoli, Lyon, Rangers, Leverkusen, Benfica, Sociedad, Copenhagen, PSV, Leicester, Newcastle, Mainz. Sponsored by Benny Ashley Seal, of course. You're getting Lyon? That'd be nice, to be honest, out of that. That list of teams is a joke. It's the Europa League. Atletico Madrid won it last year, to be fair. Let's find out then. Will it be Rangers after their results this week? You probably don't want them, do you? Will it be them? No, they've got Mainz. So 2 of the teams that we would have taken, I think, are playing each other. Newcastle play Sociedad. Benfica wouldn't be the worst. Play Inter. At least Inter are gone. We're getting Chelsea, aren't we? Napoli. This will be tough. Play Ajax. This one, Judith Chalmers. Judith Chalmers. Copenhagen will take this one. Oh, they've got Chelsea. Of course, Chelsea get an easy draw. Of course. Bayer Leverkusen. It won't be us. Oh, can we play them now? I think maybe we can. Well, it's not Roma. Do you know what? We've got Leicester, Lyon, or PSV. Is that the worst thing in the world? I kind of don't want Leicester now. PSV. Okay, we're going to have Lyon. which I think I said was okay at the start, didn't I? That definitely could have been worse. They're a decent team. We've taken Paqueta from them. We've taken Bruno from them. So they're probably not going to be quite as good as well. Like Carabao Cup, Chelsea got an easy draw tomorrow. Good one. Good one. Predicted it. You did. You did predict it. We are playing against Lyon. First leg will be at home. Then we go away from home afterwards, which I don't mind. That Lyon third kit is nice, isn't it? Nice. It is really nice. I can imagine me wearing that on stream because it's black. So yeah, it is nice to be fair. Right, let's continue. Our next game is Cologne at home. They're 6. We need to go and win. Luis Felipe has trained nicely. Well done, mate. Didn't take Thiago Mendes from them, yeah. I know, I'm wearing a hoodie. It says spineless on it. We looked at it earlier. Is Shevchenko the Lyon gaffer, was he? That's interesting. That's interesting. Lyon don't have a bad kit yet. All of their kits are nice. What's this? A 12 million bid for Renan. I don't want to sell him though. Why? Can someone make a bid that's negotiable at some moments? Should I just accept this? Yeah, I'm merch wearing. Tried to look for the Hertha navy away shirt from a few seasons ago, but can't find it. I know the one you mean, with like the speckly bits on the front, right? Should I just take 4 mil? That one's 4 mil, but with a wage contribution. This one's 3.8 with no wage contribution. I probably should just take this. Saying that, the wage contribution is not very much, is it? Like, what does that mean? Should I just accept both? I kind of want to just get him out of here. I'm going to accept both and let him choose. Contract isn't up for a while, I'd say. 2028. He's got 4 years left. It's just a lot of money, actually. Yeah, does he go to... When would this one go through? Next available, which would be... Doesn't go until June. Doesn't go till June anyway, look. 1 second, chat. I need to clear my throat. Well, that's better. So he doesn't go to either of them straight away anyway. I'll let him choose. I'll let him choose. This Verissimo is quite good. We could bring him in to replace him. 2 million? They bid 2 mil and they're going to get him for that. That seems weird. Why is he available for 2 mil? Well, unless they obviously reject it, I suppose, but... He's very good. Are they taking the mick? Yeah, what's going on there? I mean, I guess we keep an eye on whether they accept that or not. Because if they accept that, we should make a bid, shouldn't we? We can get 2 mil together. Yeah, right. If they accept that, unless, shall I just do it now? He's listed for 24. Yeah. Doesn't have a release clause or something mad like that, does he? No. Because he's an upgrade on Tormena already. I'm going to make a bid just to see. That's weird. That seems weird to me. Oh, we've got Dortmund again in a minute. For flip's sake. Kyle George has gone to Brazil on loan. Scored a winner in the... Well, an equaliser in a cup final for us, didn't he? Might as well bid. What's worse, that could happen. They reject, nothing happens. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Might as well get the bid in. Right, let's go with... We need to go strong team for this one. A Bundesliga game. Evanilson has actually, on the quiet, on the download, been scoring a lot of goals here. I'm very conscious that I want Angelo to play as well, though. Oh, dear. We're missing Luis Felipe. I'm going to put Gabriel in the middle rather than Zagadou. Caligari. Bruno ahead of Marcus Leonardo. Leonardo? Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Antonio there. Marcus Leonardo's average rating is wild. Really good. Okay. I think that's the team then. Do those need to go the other way around? Yeah, it increases the familiarity. I'm going to do that. All right, we've got a game at home to Cologne. We need to win it, really. If we're going to stay in the title race, even if we're going to stay second rather than third, we need to win this. So let's go and find out. Let's move over here. Happy days. Oh, hello. Hang on a minute. Pause the game. Pause the game, chat. We've got a little visitor. We've got a little visitor. Let's go here. Look who's here, everyone. Look who's here. Say hi, Lenny. Yeah, he might be just be on a hot streak when he's just come in. They do seem to do that, don't they? This is what we came to see. Say hi, Lenny. When he tried to get up, I don't know if this is what he wanted. I think you can actually see the little Lenny emotes on there. Have they actually started the opposition formation thing? Have they? I hope so. Right, you're going to sit here for a bit then. Is what he said then. To see his adoring fans, exactly. Right, you're going to sit here for a second. Let's put that as theirs. They're playing Narrow Diamond. A Narrow Diamond, if you want to use actual English there. Surveying his kingdom, like Simba. We've got a corner, first 10 minutes. Tellez in towards Vinicius, who scores a goal. Lenny, do it. Do it. Yeah, do it. No, or not. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Took a whole less clicking. Oh, I really hope so. That was my one thing that was most annoying, I think. Just that, you know, your sections on the tablet changing between games. Like, I like to look at my team here, which I know is weird, but it seems to just change for every game between ours and the opposition's. So hopefully that doesn't happen as much. Right, we're 1-0 up. It's a good start. Vinicius scores again. I think that was his 18th of the season, maybe 19th now. Here come Cologne, though. Oh, God, Diop's in. Lovely run from midfield. He goes for the dink. Neto, leave rubbish. Leave rubbish. I don't think he left that necessarily, did he? I think he was actually scrambling back, very terrified about it going in. Otherwise, though, they've not hit the target. This has been fine. I'm going to praise the lads, I think. Let's have a look at what the... We don't really need this here, do we? What's the league table looking like? On the attack again, Caligari. Evan Ilson off the bar. Off the bar. Bayern have just gone in the lead against Freiburg. Dortmund aren't winning, though, which is nice. Yeah, it was a pain. They finally fixed the thing where you can't see their roles, but you clicked out the game or had a highlight. Oh, yeah, I know the one you mean, yeah. Vinicius Jr., he's got an underlap if he wants it. Instead, it bounces to Tellez. Crosses here, and I'm sure someone's going to head it in. It's Evan Ilson. Okay, he headed it. He didn't head it in, though. Yeah, exactly, Ollie, exactly. Another corner. Zagadou into the back of the net. What do you reckon? Oh, thank you.
Goat resubscribed X25. Lovely hair.
Thank you. That is a throwback. That is a throwback, Goat. Thank you very much. And, of course, you can do throwbacks because you've been subscribing for 25 months. That's over 2 years. Chat, show some love. Goat, you're a legend. Thank you, buddy. Oh, Gabriel is offside, I think. Dortmund are losing, which is fun. This might be onside. I didn't check their celebration. It's offside. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it then. Goat equals goat. He does. Thoughts on Hulk Hogan? Another throwback. I love it. The media have given you a lot of credit. You're 2-0 up, so I'm going to give you a bit of credit as well, I think. Go and finish this game off. Hopefully Dortmund lose, and we'll be plain sailing for the rest of the season. That never happens, does it? Vinicius. Oh, head it down, mate. That's what they teach, or they used to teach kids when they were allowed to header. Not anymore. Not anymore. I'll tell you a funny story from school. Would you like to know? Len, you're going to have to get down because I'm too far away from the buttons, mate. Sorry. Oh, we really have, Leonie. Really have. Martinelli. Evan Ilson. I think he's He's offside. So here's my story about school from this week. Hi Lenny, bye Lenny. One of my colleagues, he's Canadian. So I do do the PE lead role, as well as lots of other things, like in charge of behaviour and lots of other things. Bird for it, that was funny. So part of this PE thing is I'll go to courses and they say like, oh, there's this coming up, there's this coming up. Do you want to take part in this type of thing? One of the things that's coming up like in our area of our school is this NFL flag football, which is NFL football, but like it's called flag football, which I mean, some of you are aware of this already. But if you're English and you don't know what that is, think tag rugby, but for American football. So I said to like my Canadian colleague, I was like, yeah, he does have a Canadian accent. I was like, do you want to do flag football? It'll be like do a club, you'll like then pick a team, you take them to tournaments and stuff. And he was like, yes, very excited about it. So for like weeks now, we've been talking about look at your running ability, thank you. We've been talking about this NFL flag football and he's been hyping it up. Like, and then this week we started handing out the letters to the year 5s and the year 6s, like sign up for this club and we're going to pick 20 people to come to the club, and then we'll choose the 10 people who will represent the school in the tournament and stuff. You can imagine, you remember when you were at school and you were really excited about clubs and sports teams and everything, except this time it's like American flag football, which they are getting so out of control on. Like I've got kids like coming up to me worrying, going, but I haven't got a passport. I'm like, to be honest, I don't think that's a big worry at this point. I don't think you need to worry about that. Also because you've never played the sport before. It's because we mentioned that there was a chance in the future that like there's like national tournaments and then there's like international tournaments for this. Like basically if you win like our region, you go to the national finals, which is at Spurs Stadium and stuff. So we talked about this, and then it's like the winners of that go to America. So my class now have skipped all of the other parts, and they're like, but my passport, I don't think my mum will let me go to America. Like all of these things, they're panicking about it, and I'm there going, I can't just say like, you're not going to win. But like they are straight away worrying about these things and like the practicality of having to fly to America. They're that excited about it. So, but then I was like, I'm not picking the team. I'm not picking the team. This other teacher's picking the team. We'll call him Mr. Sir because I don't want to say his name. Mr. Sir's picking the team. So they were like, wow, but how can I make him pick the team? Even though I did pretty much pick out the year 6 that did it. I shouldn't have mentioned the international stuff, should I? I was like, so I told my class that the way to make an impression on Mr. Sir was to speak to him with an American accent every time they see him. So I've had literally all members of my class all week this week when they see him saying, howdy, sir. Like he must, and honestly, he's like, why do your class keep doing that? I was like, I don't know. I think they're excited about so one of them, he said, he came in after school yesterday and he said, one of the kids from your class came up to me and said, howdy, sir, want to see me throw a ball? And honestly, I was there going, oh, that's weird. That is weird. Like I don't know why they've done that, but that is how funny these kids can be sometimes. Like honestly, off their own back had gone up to him and said, want to see me throw a ball? I hope he makes it. I hope he gets into the team just for that alone. Sir is in the chat. Hello, Mike. Yeah, no. Kids say the funniest things. It is. We could do a regular feature on that, to be honest. Easily. Has anyone got any pet peeves? Some football pet peeves, by the way. I did mine last week, which was defenders going down softly and referees giving a free kick, and commentators thinking that's smart play. That's my football pet peeve. Has anyone got a pet peeve? For example, I'm gone skirt. That's also a really good one. Yeah. That's definitely not the case, Morgan. No. Let's do some substitutions because we're 3-0 up. Let's do Angelo on. Jim Bentley. Is that your pet peeve? Leonardo. You want me to get Leonardo on? All right. You've asked, so I will deliver. There you go, Green Gin. It's more just pure hate. Yeah, fair enough. That one bloke that shouts good past 15 seconds. Oh, yeah. That is annoying. Yellow for a shirt off. That's fair, I think. What was the practicalities of that? Why did that become a thing that it was a yellow for a shirt off? Was it was it a purely money thing? In that players were showing like sponsorship things on their shirts, and sponsors were losing, like weren't on camera for the goals, which is the money shot basically. Was that what the reason was? It was a sponsorship thing. That sucks, doesn't it? That is a sad state of affairs that's a thing. Yeah, I can... What do you mean did my subs not go through though? I think this might mess it up. I did my subs and now we had an injury immediately. That was weird. Steve McManaman is still not getting the new offside rule where the assistants don't put the flag up. Yeah, that is a bit like when you've got these boomers that are like moaning about it going, what, he's clearly offside. It's like, no, but that's literally the rule. Although you could also make the argument that is a pet peeve, is that rule. I hate it. Defenders shielding the ball out of play. It's blatantly obstruction when they attempt to play the ball. Anywhere else on the ball. I don't mind the ones where it's like they've got... There is a fine line in that, Keeney. I kind of agree with you in some regards, in that the ones where they like bash people out of the way for it and it's like, that's fine because they were shepherding it out. The ones where they've got possession of it and then like they then let it run out, there's a slight difference. Do you see what I'm saying? There are ones where they're like, yeah, they just bash people out of the way and it's like, yeah, but he was just letting the ball go out. It's like, no, he just bashed into him. Watching Tim Sherwood do punditry. Do you know what I saw yesterday? I think I saw Rio Ferdinand talking him. There's a quote from Rio Ferdinand saying that no one's got more points than Ralph Rangnick since he's come in, and that he's got more than Liverpool. And people then arguing it, going like talking about it underneath it, saying like, yeah, but that's not the point and stuff. But the point is, that's not even true. Like it's blatantly not true as well. Football pet peeves, talk sport. Yeah, that's the thing. Weird one. We're 3-0 up here. We're going to go and get ourselves a win. And Vinicius has completed his hat-trick at the end, which is lovely stuff. 4-0. Carlos Vinicius, hat-trick. I'm sick of the entire class of 92 becoming the new Sky pundits. Yeah. That's kind of true. I'm sure you could say the same about, like, ex-Liverpool players. There was one point where, like, every pundit was an ex-Liverpool player. And even as a Liverpool fan, I was a bit like, why? You know? All right, we've won 4-0 now there. That's nice. I'm going to finish my coffee, I think. Very annoyingly, though. Dortmund have won in the 93rd minute. Whenever Thiago turns it's better than any other player turning. To be fair, it is, though. Because that guy is pure silk. So I'm not having that one. It's true. I agree with it. Lukaku's a bit of a pet peeve in just the fact that he's not very good, and he was supposed to be, and that's twice at Chelsea where he's just not been very good. Is that the pet peeve? And then he goes somewhere else and then it is good. The way English pundits put down every other club and league, I think there's definitely an element of that for sure. Disrespect towards like other nations' football. Like there's a bit of that when United went to Atletico. It's like expecting it to be like, this is Atletico. Oh, I don't know. Then they got the draw, I suppose. So maybe they were right. But yeah, like the Rangers thing as well, I guess. Because they only watch the Prem. I guess it's true, yeah. What's your thought for Sunday, by the way? 5-4 probably is my prediction. Usually. The way Sky talk about non-league clubs is like these lads get picked up from having a kickabout on the local field. Yeah, but then they also do that in a way that they're trying to sell the hyperbole of the situation, aren't they? Like when it's like if they score, they want to make it dramatize it more, saying this plumber has scored a goal, and it's like, well, they're obviously quite good at football, still, aren't they? Pet peeve that football started in 92. Yep. It is mental that actually is going to become more and more of an opinion, because people we distance ourselves even more from people that will understand that. And it's a bit crazy, that, isn't it? Whenever an English pundit says someone is unknown when they have been tearing up a top European league, that is annoying, isn't it? I've never heard of him. It's usually like somebody on TalkSport. They're like, who's this? Like, who's this Luis Suarez? I've never heard of him when he signs for Liverpool. And it's like, well, maybe he's not even a good example because he was in Holland, wasn't he? But like, some have come from like, Juventus. and have been the top scorer in Serie A for like 5 years. And they're like, never heard of him. Ray Parler, yeah. Yeah. Alan Brazil, exactly. Ray Parler thinks spaghetti bolognese is too spicy though, so that sums it up, doesn't it? Afonso Alves saw up the Dutch league, he was garbage. Yeah. He was like, his numbers in Holland were mental, weren't they? When people ignore Portuguese league or Dutch league, it's similar. Yeah, I can imagine that being really frustrating. Ollie, you really hate TalkSport, don't you? I'm getting that vibe as well. Right, these guys are dropping their lack of football concerns, which is good. I can stop playing them now. So they rejected it. Did they reject the other lads? Oh, it was including a player. That's why they offered 2.7 million. There's a player in there. I don't know which player they would have used or included. Will it say they're interested? Ah, it's this guy. They've included this guy. I mean, he's not 24 million worth. But that's why that happened. Surely because, yeah, us and Spurs are interested, he won't go there. You'd imagine so. But I don't think they offer, they'd accept, like, yeah, they want 24 million basically. I don't want to pay 24 million now. I haven't got 24 million now. No, I know that Palacios guy isn't Brazilian. He's the one they've offered to Benfica. They've made a new bid here, 4.3, which I imagine also has a player involved. Simon Jordan and Jim White is the stuff of nightmares. It is. Simon Jordan is a really frustrating person. He has some really outlandish and terrible takes on things. And then every now and then you're like, he nails it. And people are like, brilliant, well said. And I'm like, but look at what else he said. Like, it's a tough one. I guess if you're on the radio spouting nonsense, every now and then it will make sense, won't it? Adrian Durham is employed specifically just to wind people up and getting people to phone up and debate him. I don't think he actually believes. I don't think he believes it either. Simon Jordan has the same mentality as your dad if he was a millionaire. Yeah, strange bloke. English pundits talking down Scottish football. Lots of players have come from here and left after doing nothing. Oh yeah, that happens all the time. Gerard's just been sacked by Wolfsburg, by the way. I don't know if you just saw that. Wolfsburg are currently sitting 9th in the table. They've sacked him. 15 league goals from Carlos Vinicius this year, by the way. He's been quite good. I do think we need, if we're going to win the league, we need some like a superstar up front, maybe. I'm not quite sure that Martinelli's that guy. Like, he's a brilliant extra. If we had someone just, I don't know who it is, but that one amazing striker. Fletch. I don't really like McManaman on comms either. Neymar, that would help, yep. Lucadinho would definitely help as well. Not Lucadinho. Siri's going to win an award. Oh, the Next Gen Award. Angelo's up for it, apparently. I don't know what his potential ability role is on this particular save, but I hope it's a good one. It looks like it will be, because he's 19 and he's this good. Lucas Digne, compromise. That works. But I hope he keeps developing. I don't think he's quite good enough to start. Maybe he is. Maybe I should just start him. He's really good. And he has actually improved quite a lot. I put that picture in, to be fair, right? So yeah, it is a good picture. You're hoping something was going to smack Michael Owen the other night. Do you know what Michael Owen should stick to? Michael Owen should stick to not co-coms, because that is terrible. They should bring him in every now and then they should wheel him in for an insightful little section on strikers, because he's very knowledgeable and quite insightful when he talks about strikers and the decision making that strikers make. Like, he says he should go, like, he's done a few really good little bits on strikers, and then he talks about the rest of football and you're like, what are you talking about? He's good at analysis. I think he is, specifically in terms of strikers, yes. I was just scrolling down my Twitter likes just to find some football pet peeves and made me realise how much football Twitter I avoid. I'm super involved in York City Twitter, but general football Twitter annoys me. Most of my like tweets. I'm absolutely the same. It's a cesspit. Just get Owen in for 10 minutes a week on Striker Watch. Exactly, James. Exactly. Make it a little section he has, because that'll be really good. McCoist is the GOAT. McCoist and Peter Drury on every game for me, please. Thanks, Clive. We're missing Tellez. How long are you out for? No, I did see that and didn't read it. That's a tough one. That's our best, well, one of our highest average ratings. Well, he is our highest average rating. He's on an 8.05 and he's out injured. I think the rest of the team is quite good, though. This is the cup. It's against Dortmund. I'd quite like to win the cup again. We're going to go with it again. Oh, yeah. Ref Watch is terrible as well. There's back to full-on top Premier League strikers waiting on the punch list. Surely they can get one more that has a bit more tone to his voice. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows, really? We don't know, do we? How did everyone do on the Wordle yesterday? It was an evil word. I can't remember what word it was yesterday. I haven't done today's yet, though, so obviously no spoilers, but we know this. Oh, I know the word yesterday. It was the old double letter in it, wasn't it? It was, yeah, frustrating. I got it, though. It wasn't too bad in the end. I think I got quite lucky with it. Yeah, I think I had Livid in there. Maybe even, yeah, maybe third. I think I was similar. Right, we're underway against Dortmund. Away from home. Quarterfinal of the Cup. Can we go and make a semi? We won this Cup last year, of course. We're in behind. It's Vinicius. He scored in the first minute last time, like that, but he didn't today. How you doing, Phil? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm ready for bad decisions. What, in this cup, in this game, maybe? It is a big day tomorrow, Phil. How are you feeling for it? I hope you're excited. Oh, Rodriguez just ran past our whole team. He's a player we should sign. Good effort. Pet peeves turned into reviewing every pundit of the last 2 decades. It did. That's what can happen in a Twitch chat, though, isn't it? Oh, Big Lugs down at the Vitality doing refereeing, is he? I love it. He's hit the post. He's gone close twice, Carlos. Put one of them in, mate. Yeah, I saw he's starting Kelleher. I'm a bit... I don't like it. I'm happy for him, but I'm nervous. But then I like the way that Klopp framed it. He, the Spanish is certainly not dominating, I wouldn't say. We're not winning the league. It's doing all right. It's doing okay with our Brazilians. He was like, if Kelleher has a great game, it's brilliant for him. If Kelleher messes up, that's on him. Like, he's like, that's my fault. I was like, okay. Like, that kind of makes sense, I suppose. Kepa will also have Kepa will also have Kepa. Chelsea definitely playing Kepa as well. He's also the most expensive goalkeeper in the world, though. But also, I'd probably pick Kelleher over him. You'll play Kepa, will you? Kepa hasn't been terrible when he's played recently, has he? It was Kelleher, to be fair, though. We'll just outscore the opponent like we always do. Yeah, we've scored! Speaking of scoring goals, Evan Ilson has given us the lead here. I think we should samba. Kelleher's played all the Carabao games he could up to now. Only fair to play him. Yeah, I agree. Kepa's been good since Sarri left, hasn't he? Kelleher should never play football until he changes his first name to something easier to say. What is it? Quavine, isn't it? Doesn't matter who's in goal. Lukaku won't touch the ball. Yeah, true. It is, Phil. It's the new merch. It says spineless on it. I think it's cool. It's very comfortable. There are also other colours available, as Mahmoud Dahoud has just scored an absolute... It's Kevin in Irish. Yeah. Quavine. Yeah. Exclamation mark shop for the merch store. Long shots OP. It's a lovely goal from Dahoud, isn't it? Right into that top corner. It's 1-1. Neto's getting nowhere near that. Kelleher would have saved it, though. The Irish love long name. They do, yeah. Why can't he just be called Bob? Because that's his name. What do you mean? I'm sure he likes his name. I like his name. It's a bit like doing a Wordle. It's another pet peeve. Fergie and Wenger blooding youngsters and devaluing cup competitions. I'm of the age and opinion that you should always play your strongest team. It's crap paying a fortune for a ticket. Well, people don't go to those games, do they? People don't go to those games. Like the early rounds of cups, because you're not going to see the team. You're going to see the youngsters, aren't you? I know what you mean. There is, and it was the Fergie and the Wenger era that sort of started doing that, and people followed it, yeah. Was that a typo, was it, Jewel? Oh. Up front two, yeah, you've seen it. Unless Ziyech and Pulisic have morphed into one player, I got you. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Gabriel, it's 2-1. We've scored from a corner. And we're back in front. This is going very similarly. Have you noticed to the league game where we went 1-0, then it was 1-1, then we went 2-1, and then they scored late? What I'm hoping for is them not to score late in this one. I have got 3 subs to make as well. We've been so dominant. They've had 6 shots. We've had 18. Oh, they've hit the bar now. They've had 7 shots. We've had 18. A lot more Europeans. I think fixture congestion has forced it to an extent. How slowly clubs, though, gets them more chance of an update? Yes. But does it take away the glamour from the fixture a little bit as well? Like, I don't know. I'm not from that particular that mindset, am I? So I don't know. How dare you give youngsters game time? They should play reserves, then out of nowhere be in the first team. I think it means like when you do like a full new team of youngsters, I guess, isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
Hey,
Dakota_let's
see how they say it.
Tier 1 sub to Queven Kalia.
Says it correctly.
31 gift subs in the channel.
Kalia though, like Kahlua, like the liquor. Thank you, Kakota, for the 31st gifted sub in the channel. Very, very kind. Thank you. From your perspective, no. Interesting. And he's done the gifted sub emote as well. What a guy. We love Kakota to die here. Yes, we do. Right, we're going to make subs with 23. I'm going to make a sub. It's Antonio on. The club run brings in bigger crowns even if it's Man United reserves. Yeah, true. He's got to score. They've hit the bar again. He was off. Okay, that's all right. 15 to play. 2 subs to use. Are we going to make a semi-final here and knock out one of the favourites for the tournament? And Kunku, that's going to be a goal, isn't it? It's another long-range effort that's gone in. Jude Bellingham on the half volley. For flip's sake. This game has gone exactly the same as the other game, except this was slightly earlier. What a hit, son. It was a good hit, wasn't it? Annoyingly, it was a lovely, lovely hit from him. Smashes it in to the bottom corner. And 13 minutes to play. Lucas Paqueta, get off the pitch because you're playing terribly. I haven't actually got a good sub for him, though. We'll do that. Popular opinion, Jude is very good at football. He is. And if Liverpool just want to, write a blank check and send it over to Dortmund, I'd be on board with that. John Henry, if you fancy it, I'll back you. I'll back it. I'm not sure he needs my backing for that, but I would happily provide it. Good goal! 3-2! We're back in front. Literally the only bright spark in the 2 games against Rangers. He's really good. I haven't actually, Ollie. I'd like to watch that. He seems like he's got a bit of a personality about him, Jude Bellingham, as well. He must have, to be fair. To be playing as how old is he now? And how many games of football, professional games of football, has he played? It is absolutely almost unprecedented, isn't it? Bellingham as the Henderson Thiago replacement is a move I could also endorse. Yeah, he's 18 and he's played like 200 games of pro football or something stupid. That is an absolute guess, but it's got to be near that, right? Someone find out how many pro games he's played now. Is this him? I won't watch it on stream, but I'll open it just because it might be reasons, 10, maybe more. Be around 100. Yeah, I was maybe exaggerating, but I reckon it's got to be up there, right? I'm worried he'll burn out like Rooney. Rooney did burn out, didn't he? 200 is 4 seasons. Well, we must be getting near that now. Obviously not. He wasn't playing when he was 14, but like maybe not quite 200 then. Maybe 100? He's made a wee boy of Schultz there. 133 competitive games for club and country. See? Maybe I was slightly over-egging it, but you take my point. I still feel like the point stands. 133 competitive games for club and country, and he's 18. That is outrageous. At the top level as well, for nearly all of that. I'm playing as a 16-year-old for Birmingham, etc. Like, Rooney's body type wasn't built for longevity. Rooney's body type wasn't built for football, I don't think. Like, but yeah, that's probably true. Jude, you'd imagine, will do slightly better in that regard, won't he? Let's do Angelo a little extra appearance here. We've got a few minutes to try and waste here. I'm not going to go defensive because, oh my word, there's actually a highlight. 79 of those for Dortmund. Yeah. He did also get injuries. That's probably part of the burnout thing though, isn't it? The injuries taking a toll. But yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Again, it's another one of these things where it's like, he's English. And have I got any confidence that England are going to go and win a major tournament? No. Yeah, also that's an argument you could make, isn't it, Harris? That Rooney still played for the amount of time that lots of footballers end up playing for. He just started earlier. Bellingham might be good, but he's not done in the Prem, so it doesn't count. English pundit mentality. Yeah, that's true. Also, I suppose that's kind of the argument that someone was making earlier, though, about Julian Alvarez. I guess it's slightly different that it's Argentina and he's playing in the Bundesliga, but you know what I mean. Jude and Rice at many World Cups and Euros. Yeah. With like Sancho around them. With so many players that are like Saka in that team. It's an exciting England team for the future. Like, it should go and win something. We've been here before though, haven't we? With golden generations. Right, we're through to a semi-final of the German Cup there. We've beaten Dortmund, which is nice. Yeah, Phil Foden, didn't even mention him. Smith Rowe. Conor Gallagher in there too. Phillips. How old is Phillips now, by the way? Got the order confused. Yeah, all good. Nketiah, Brewster. Yes, maybe striker's the place. Are we lacking at striker? Maybe. I worry about centre-back going forward, though. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, golden generation. For a golden generation, you need it across the board. If you've got weak points in that team, it can really hold you back anyway, can't it? Even if you've got absolute worldies elsewhere. Who have we got coming through at centre-back? There is that, Ollie, as well. There is that. Rice is going to be a special player. He's already very good, but in the future, well, I don't think he's far off it now. He's very good. OMG! Tamori's still young, true.
Resubscribed X16, Omi.
Omi is apparently how you pronounce that. Liam, thank you for the 16 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back for another month, you little worm. Trevor Chalobah. I'm not looking at these and thinking they are world beaters, though. Do you know what I mean? Joe Gomez seems a shame, doesn't it? He didn't quite get there. Harvey Elliott, by the way, we've not talked about him. Serious talent. Serious talent. Gay? I've not considered him, but yeah. Did he declare for somewhere else? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that was what I was wondering. Is he definitely declared for England? I know a real talent. If it's Tello Asgard or whatever his name is. Curtis Jones? I'm a bit worried that Curtis Jones is becoming a very frustrating footballer. He's got so much talent, but I don't know what it is about him, but he seems frustrating to watch sometimes. Maybe that's as somebody who watches him more. Harvey Rice Jude is a sick midfield, yeah. Jones doesn't scream world beat to me, and no, but also full of prompt, like clearly got talent though. Clearly got loads of talent. Right, we've got Union Berlin away from home next game. But this bid is going up every day. This bid is being increased. I kind of know what you mean. I think it's too early to say that, but I kind of know what you mean there, right? Yeah. Didn't Gay switch to Cote d'Ivoire? Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, maybe. Real problem is which right back will end up playing left back. We've got like Lamptey as well to consider. Yeah, Ramsdale I think is probably the future. Curtis Jones reminds me of Lallana. I can see that. Lots of turns on the ball. Because Bayern are playing Dortmund here. This is a big game. If we can win here, it will help us out massively. Livramento, yeah. James Justin, yeah. There's loads like that actually. Brenner's unhappy with the loan spell. Why is that? Because he's not. Well, if you're not playing for Bielefeld, mate, I'm not sure what to tell you. You're not getting a game. You're not getting your game at Bielefeld. I'm not sure what to say. You're clearly not good enough, are you? Right, we're going to sell Tormena. He's off in June. Sassignon, he must be 28 now, right? I know he's not, but he's been around ages. Luke Thomas, yeah. Pickford isn't crap for Everton. Pickford isn't crap for England. Oh, right, that's what you were saying. Pickford gets bad press because it's become a meme sort of thing as well a little bit, hasn't it? Sassion's 21, is he? He seems like he's been around for so long, doesn't he? Tellez is still injured. That is a shame. The rest of the team, though, let's just see. Calvin for Caligari. I think Caligari's probably okay. Gabriel's a bit tired. Who are we missing in defence here? Bremer. Are you more tired? We'll start him. We might change him if we can. Renan for Tellez. Antonio and Bruno. Let's do that. I'm going to continue with Bruno. Oh, I'm going to bring in Marcos Antonio because Paqueta wasn't great last game, was he? He's playing for Fulham at 15, was he? Fulham bring through players very young, don't they? I'm thinking like Harvey Elliott came through at Fulham, didn't he, at 15? I think they're just going for the record every season. Like, how can we, and then you've got like Carvalho this year. Oh, Tyrick Mitchell from Palace looks pretty good. He does remind me a bit of Wan-Bissaka. Do you remember I signed Mitchell for Schalke in the Schalke save? So England have everything except defence and striker. Harry Kane will still be on a Zimmer frame being wheeled out at World Cups to score penalties. I think that's clearly what's going to happen. Hello, Alpha. I think you should start with Hamburg. Based on... That's my save recommendation. Hamburg or Venezia. Max Aaron's at fullback. Has he really done it, though? Is he as good as... Oh, my word. Score! Shoot! Shoot! What are you doing? No! Ridiculous. It was an open goal and he ran almost up to it. No. Ridiculous. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there is, Ollie. I agree. I did also sign Van Arnholt as well. That's a good control measure to show my level of signings. He was good for us. Could take corners. That's mainly why. And cross. How have we not scored there? Shoot! It's hit his own man. This is farcical from us. Pub G Lover. Thank you very much for the follow. I almost called you Pub Glover there, but I've worked it out. I loved PUBG. That was one of my favourite games for a long time. Loved PUBG. It's a shame I don't really like it anymore, though, the way it is now. Needed Broher to pick us over Albania. Yeah, that could have worked. He's born in Slough. Armando Broher. He looks really good. He looks like he's good on the ball, Broher. Good dribbler. I like him a lot. Get in! Caligari! Worldy! 1-0. Thanks for clipping that. Goat, can you put that clip into the Discord clip section? That would be very helpful because then I can... That's TikTok vibes, I reckon. Broho is Diego Costa vibes. Do you reckon? I don't think he's quite as sly. Wow, that's weird that you both just said that. I can see it, though, in his game, for sure. Maybe not quite as much of a bend the rules all the way until to suit him, but I like him. Right, we're 1-0 up at half-time. It should be 2, but we can't score open goals, apparently. Who was that who missed that goal? Leonardo. Yeah, it was. He's got his start today over Vinicius, and he's missed an open goal. In terms of physical presence, yeah. I've seen that Alanga might play for England. I haven't seen that. Lenny's chewing a toy. Can you hear that? Is a footballer, not a person. Yeah. I think that was a big part of what made Diogo Costa really good, though, is the fact that he'd bend the rules, etc. Another attacking midfielder, yep. Yeah, Alanga's Swedish, right? I've just started a Derby save. It's a nightmare. Any tips? Minus 21 points in a transfer embargo with their main player Bielek out for 9 months, having 7 injuries. Where does the transfer embargo end? The embargo will end when you get a takeover, Reese. And that won't happen necessarily at any given point. When I did it, I got the takeover on like day 1 of the season. So it was lucky. Sometimes if you don't get that, you might have to go down and then rebuild from there. It's one of those, like, if you there's not a lot you can do, is there, at that stage? That's why it's a challenge. I'll give you a tip, change save. Yeah, he was born in Sweden, was he? That's cool. Which Spurs turns up today? The one that wins 4-0 or the one that loses 2-0? After Conte's meltdown, who knows? They've gone down to 10 men, by the way, here. Lenny, shh. I don't know why I'm doing a sub, but I'm going to. Lenny, what are you chewing? He's chewing this. Look what he's done to it as well. Look what he's done to it. That looks absolute. Look, it was an elephant, but there's no stuffing left in its head. And look at that ear. Does it still squeak? What squeaks? His ear? Oh, yeah. There you go, mate. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I wish I could show you this. Come here, then. Go on, then. Right, it's just chasing it. Yeah, rip elephant's ear, for sure. It's not Sackboy, no. Right, we've got a corner. I'd like a second goal here to kind of... We've got a penalty. Okay, that kind of works. I don't know who's on pens, you know. Who's on pens here? Because Tellez isn't playing. I suppose it'll be one of the strikers. Zagadal's been pushed. It's going to be... Is that Angelo? It's Marcos Antonio to take the penalty. Antonio! He scores. It's his 3rd of the season. We're 2-0 up. That is good. It's a bit of a buffer, a bit of a cushion to hopefully get us our 3 points today. I need to check in. What's the Bayern Munich Dortmund score? Is Dortmund going to beat them and open up the title race again? That's the question, isn't it? No, I think is the answer. Where's latest scores? It's 2-0 to Bayern. Okay. I forgot that was the thing. He barely scores. Yep, that's exactly it. Penalty seems like guaranteed goals. What, since the update? Before the update, definitely wasn't the case. I missed loads. Unless it was Alex Tellez. Cat's trying to call Lenny now. He's just in here squeaking his toy. You don't miss hardly any. Is that recently, though, Joel, or is that before the update? I think that's good. I don't think you should miss anywhere near the amount that sometimes we were missing. Who did I want to rest here in the defence? Was it Gabriel? I'm going to do it. We're 2-0 up. I think now's the time to rest the centre-back. Before. Okay, interesting. Corner. Marcus Leon. Straight to the keeper. Brilliant. Brilliant. Reese Hines, thank you very much for the follow as well. I don't know if your name is actually Reese Hines or if it's a play on the resigned thing, because it's very similar. And it's making me laugh. Richmond, thank you very much for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Right, it's 2-0. We've won the game. Bayern have beaten Dortmund, but they did get a late goal back. It means we've got a 7-point buffer to 3rd, but it does mean we're still 6 points behind 1st. We're kind of stuck in this 2nd position at the moment now, but it's all right. We'll take the win, especially against our city rivals, Union Berlin, or Union Berlin, as they're apparently officially known. Let's continue. I'd like to finish the season tomorrow. I am still planning to stream tomorrow morning, chat, even though I am off to Wembley after. I'm going to stream. Maybe it'll be slightly shorter just so I get there in time, but That's still the plan. How to guarantee you'll miss loads of pens? Get someone with 20 pens to take them. Yeah, Raul Jimenez, for example, I think we had him in a showdown once. He had 20 penalty taken, but if you look, he's got like 9 pressure, which is a hidden attribute. And that means that they're terrible at them. You're going to vlog it? Yes. I'm going to take an iPad. Yeah. Going tomorrow. It's cool, isn't it? So yeah, you want to look at the pressure attribute as well. Well, it's hard to because it's a hidden attribute, but that's the thing that will affect it a lot more, I think. Like Tellez has got high pressure and high penalty taken as well. Youth candidates draw. Did we have our intake? Did we have our intake and I've missed it? Or did we talk about it? I can't remember. But we've got a player called Flaudinaldo. Did we get our youth intake but we missed it? How's your violin? Mine's fine. Because he seems like a rename. He seems like he's a rename. Check the dev. Yeah. We've had our intake. We've got Brazilians in it. Stop the press, everybody. Stop the press. Get out the way. We've missed it. That is the most this stream thing in the world, isn't it? We missed our intake. That's fine. Let's have a look at them then. We've got a decent looking Brazilian at the top. We've also, I am drawn to it, we've got an Englishman called Neil Fisk, which I can't stop looking at. Should we send Fisk to Worms? I think so. João Antonio, please be good. I mean, he's not terrible. He's got some redeeming qualities for sure. We've got a young striker, probably going to be a winger, called João Antonio, which I think is quite cool. Born where? Born in Arauí de Maio. Definitely said that wrong. Pleased to have joined and to play for Clates. Love that. That is the right type of... Oh, I wonder if this is to do... We did bring in Julio Baptista, didn't we, as our under-19s manager, and straight away he likes him. I think that might have been quite smart, actually. He likes our Brazilian lads. AF training and make him shoot a lot. Yeah, we should actually do that. What's his finishing? Only 6. Jesus. Let's get him training as... I haven't actually signed him yet, have I? When we do, we'll do that. We've got a goalkeeper called Victor Gresiak, who looks okay. Very aggressive. He looks okay. Might be all right. We're not really... We've got 2 Germans here, which is a shame that 2 of our top 4 are German. Are you half Brazilian? Half Bosnian. Armin Memisevic. Good teamwork. Central mid. Victor Gresiak. Yep. Stop getting decent keepers. Yeah, annoying. Yeah, mentals are good for 16 for the goalkeeper. They are. And his physicals are okay. 6'2" already. Goalkeeping does need to improve a little bit, doesn't it? And then Franz Albert is a midfielder. Decent mentals. Good tackling. Going to be a bit of a ball winner, I'd imagine. What's his positioning? Not too bad either. Does he have 8 reflex, does he? I guess he's 16. Hopefully that improves. I like the look of this for a name, though. We've got a goalkeeper called Teo, who's 6'4". I mean, he looks okay. 14 reflexes. 1 vision. He's blind. He's blind, but he's Brazilian, and he's a goalie. So we'll definitely sign him. He's no Frenchino Jr., no. Then we go to Mario Tarquini, who is a German left-back. Good teamwork and tackling. That's about it. 2 composure as well, yep. He's better in my opinion. It's me. What, do you want to change it to Frenchino? Andre Schultz. Neil Fisk. Let's look at Neil Fisk first. It actually looks all right, Neil Fisk. Neil Fisk doesn't look terrible. Obviously, his potential must be quite low, but out of the box, if you like, he looks all right. Neil Fisk. Andre Schultz. We've got a Beninese intake player. That's cool. 20 determination on Andre Schultz. Shame about his potential, really. Mario Tarquini or Tarquini. I see what we've done there. He looks okay. Andre Schultz. Umar Abesu, decent mentals, right back, cannot cross, cannot tackle. Love it. Halit Atez, are you half Turkish? Yeah, with the name Halit. These players aren't too bad, you know. Quick boyish Schultz. What was Schultz's? Oh yeah, 14 acceleration, 13 pace as a winger with good determination. Even if he just improves these physicals, he could turn into an alright player, couldn't he? Andre Schultz. Reminds me of Andre Schürrle, his name a little bit. Then we got this guy, which looks like a rename, but it's actually not. Flaudinaldo is a centre-back. I mean, he's slow. He's quite brave. He's not very good at defending. He's got 5 heading as well. But he's called Flaudinaldo, which is brilliant. Where has he come from? Did he come from like Bahia or something? No, Salvador? It's really good that we are getting Brazilians into our intake, though. There are 3 Brazilians in that, which is good news. Daniel Wellers is down there as well. I think... do I need to do this? When did this happen? Can I see what date this came through? How did we miss it, by the way? Annoying. I want to offer contracts to these. I think I'm just going to do it myself, just so that they actually get them. Give him a youth contract. Might as well give all of these top ones youth contracts. I'm in my mum's car. Yeah, I could check it like that, actually. You're right. Green Gin. Hello, Tom. How are you? Teo. Welcome. You're Brazilian, so you're in. I guess we sign... I'm going to sign all of these, I think. Tarquini. Oh, my word. No, whoa. Why do you want that? Right, I'm just going to leave that. Why does he want not a youngster youth contract? Get Flaudinho in there. That was so your dark Yates. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, that was. It was bad, wasn't it? You're in your mum's Yadar. That doesn't work. That sounds weird, actually. Andre Schürrle. Oh, he wants that as well. That weird hot prospect. Who do you think you are? More commonly known as 20th of April. Is that when it happens? Oh, yeah. It says it there, look. No. That's when they leave the club. Claudio de Bay. That's a good name. Claude the Boy. And Kay Richter sounds like a journalist. We'll see if they get off the contract. Let's carry on. Oh. The very next news article was them saying they've been evaluated. For Christ's sake. When do I need to offer them contracts? Oh, did I ask that? Fair enough. Yamar's in Yadar, Christ's sake. Yep, I did say that. Right, whatever. Do that. Semi-final draw. Sponsored by Benny Ashley Seal and...
Ainsley Matalan-Niels.
We have got the choice of Bayern Munich, Hoffenheim and Bochum. Let's take anybody... Do you know what? We've got either Bayern Munich here or a team from the division below. Do we just want a final or do we want to beat Bayern now and have an easy final? Either way, we'll put a positive spin on it. To be honest, I think I want Bochum or Hoffenheim. Let's see. It's Hoffenheim versus Bayern, which means we will play Bochum. Are we going to be at home? Yes, we are. A home leg against a team in the division below. Bayern Munich away at a team in the division below. Is that a banana skin? Hello, Will. Welcome in. I think we take that draw. That should mean... bar a disaster, that should mean we find our way through to another German Cup final, which would be nice. I'd be happy with that. I'd like that to happen, please. It's very bright in this room today. I don't know if you've noticed. I've got like the blinds down slightly because it's a lovely day outside. Gonna go and walk Lenny off to the stream, I think. A Bochum near the bottom or the top? I don't know. Brenner wants to come back, does he? He's played no games. I can't say that has been successful, has it? Yeah, we'll recall him. We'll have him back. Don't be upset if you don't play here, though, because you're not going to play here, though. Can I move him? Oh, he can't go to Worms. That's a shame. All Worms, aren't we? We are. Send him to Worms. I tried. Right, we've got a Europa League second knockout round game here. The home leg against Lyon, which is quite a big game. I'd like to try and win the Europa League, although I'm now not as confident as I was before because I've seen how many good teams are in the competition. Neto's close to a clean sheets milestone. I mean, we slate him all the time, but he's keeping clean sheets. He's got 18 in a season. 19's the record. Who made the team of the week? Caligari made the team of the week. Lovely. He's quite good in Neto. Yep. That was quite Yadar as well, wasn't it? So, did I finish my coffee? Nope. Offers made for Bruno. We've also had an inquiry for Marquinhos Cipriano. We signed him on a free signing, and he's barely played. Gremio want him. How much do you reckon we can get out of them? Not 5 million. With no away goals anymore, is it better to have home leg first and try and kill them off as early as possible? I don't think it changes that much, to be honest. But maybe. I'm of the opinion, and I think it's the minority opinion. I think I'd prefer to play home first. And I don't know why, but we've had this discussion before. I think I'd prefer to play home first. Okay, we need to pick this team. There's the rest of the teams in the Europa League. We've not really got much of a chance of winning this, but we're going to go as far as we can. Let's pick that team. Leonardo in. Gabriel's back, which is good. I'm going to put him in the middle. Where's Caligari? I'm going to start him for this. I think it's important. Antonio Paqueta in the middle. Don't mind that. No. Oh, Martinelli's broken. Why is Martinelli so broken? Okay. I don't think he's going to play then. This is going to be the team. It is. In goal, Neto. Luis Felipe, Gabriel Zagadao, Caligari, Renan, Paqueta, Antonio, Leonardo, Vinicius, and Evanilson. That's the team. Are you ready? It's a big game, this. I'd like to win this competition. Or go as far as possible. Shevchenko is the Lyon manager. Did they have Shaqiri? I think they did. We're all influenced by Diaz, of course. Corner. Caligari swings it in. Zagadao heads it off the bar. It was close. It was close. It wasn't to be. Would have been a nice start. That's headed away this time. Hit that. Gabriel, maybe don't hit that. Caligari. Loads of space being given to him here. Oh, my word. Denier heads it away. I miss Shaqiri's calves. Yeah. Come on, you worms. How you doing, Tacticality? Hope you're well, my friend. All worms, aren't we?
And now we've been offered worms.
How is the video doing? Young chat. Oh, don't score, Shmorodorov. It's actually doing very well, this video. You do love to see it. Will you have the comparison list available? Possibly. Doing very well. Shaq is built like a resized JPEG. That is actually very true. It's a funny way of saying it as well. What are you doing, lads? Okay, we've sorted it out. It's fine. I thought we were about to do something horrible there. It's, as they say, banging. To a certain extent. Yeah. Oh, we've missed it at the back. We've scored. We've taken the lead and the tie. It's Marcos Leonardo, and I think that deserves a little samba.
Ainsley Matalan-Niels.
All that. Samba. Flourish. It's a lovely finish, actually, at the back post. Lovely finish. It's 1-0. And things are looking good. We've been the better team, just about. Lyon haven't really created too much. This bodes well. Although I'm still a bit worried about the second leg, because away from home, we are not as good. Let's get more goals. Zagada. I thought that was in. I really thought that was in. And he missed. Okay. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Half an hour played. It's fine. Cat Jam indeed. Lenny Jam. Is actually the emote called Lenny Jam? I think it is, right? I think so. Have they got Iheanacho playing up front for them? They have. Yeah, Shaqiri's playing right wing, look. Good half from us. It actually should be more than 1-0. I kind of think we need to get more goals here. We are dominant. 17 shots, look. 18 shots compared to their 5. They're yet to hit the target. We could do with stamping our authority on this tie a bit more. A second goal would be, I think, well, we deserve it. I'm going to do, let's bring the youngster on, Angelo, up front. There's a highlight right now before that sub's even happened. He's got to be offside. It's Iheanacho. Right, easy for Neto. You got 2 choices. Get up and do something before work, or stay in bed till 2 and get up for work. I reckon 2 is always the better option. Just think how your body will thank you for extra rest. I think that's what, I think that's what you should do. Leonardo, Caligari, look for that second goal, Hertha Brazil, please. Vinicius, oh, good save, goalkeeper. Is Lopez still playing in goal for them? How old is he now? 33. Not that old, really. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Free kick. That's a poor free kick. Antonio will pick it up, though. Recycle the play. I want at least a 2-goal lead from this game. We've smashed them in terms of the stats, but not really in terms of highlights. Going back to the keeper now as well, which is good. Ramos. Oh, he's called Luis Felipe, but Ramos. Caligari. Right, it's intercepted. Don't let them... If they get away from here with a draw, I'm going to be gutted. Okay, they shouldn't do. We've got 2 players in the box. Angelo, off the bench. Right, that is the definition of a baby leg. That is the actual definition. You know when I say he's baby legged it? That is literally the definition of it. Look at how... Oh, hang on. Look at how he has kicked this. Why has he tapped it so lightly? And also, the commentary has the gall to say, Angelo on the volley. On the volley. And he does that. Flipping heck. That should have been 2. Oh, God, there's a highlight. I need to do subs after this highlight, I think. What is this defending? What is this defending? Yeboah-esque, exactly. Oh, good block. Caligari makes the block there. We look like we're trying to concede the way up we were defending then. Yeboah-esque. Right, 15 to play. Let's make subs. We've got a tired team. Renan and Caligari both tired. Antonio's a bit tired. We'll do Bruno. Okay, we'll do Bruno for him. Don't really have a left back on the bench, do we? Also, Caligari's our best player. What other change should we do here? I don't want to do Martinelli because he's so tired. Cunha up front. Let's give Cunha a run up front. This is a bit of a weird one. Yeah, the red fitness. That's what I'm debating there, Harris, was literally the red fitness. These two. But I don't like changing fullbacks. Also, Caligari's our best player. And Renan, we don't have a left back option on the bench for. So I'm like, it was a bit stuck to try and change them. So I changed the striker instead to hopefully freshen us up there and take away the problems at the back. But here come, if they get away with an equaliser here, geez. 1-0 I'm still going to be disappointed with. And it looks like we're going to win the first leg 1-0. We deserve more. Can we grab a second right at the end here? This would be lovely. It'd be terrible if they score, but it'd be lovely for us if we score. They're going to score, aren't they? It's our... Tackle him. Good tackle. It's gone straight back to him. Tackle him again. Oh, no. Toko Akambi's quite good on FM. Oh, he's missed it. We got lucky there. We got lucky. I need to go and close one of these blinds. It's really bright in here, isn't it? Let me go and close one of those after this game. This highlight still hasn't ended, by the way. Or is it a new one started? Why is this game just not ending? We've been in added time for so long. They're in. Iheanacho. Oh, for Christ's sake. We've actually conceded at the end there. That feels very scripted. They had about 8 highlights in added time. I said, like, look at this. We've had 26 shots. They've come away with a draw. It means, I mean, we clearly are the better team, but now we have to go to them and it's all level. Oh, you join the stream and then we concede shot spots. You're telling me it's your fault, right? That sucks. We definitely didn't deserve that, but there you go. The shot spot curse. Exactly. Right, 1 second, chat. I'm going to just close some of these blinds because it is brighter than my future in here. Right. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Please keep watching, for Christ's sake. Hello! That was a bit of an F. Let me get these. I need to sort out... One second. I need to get wireless headphones. I tried before and failed because they didn't connect to my Go XLR properly, so I've not got those anymore. I need some, if anyone can help me get some proper wireless headphones that are semi-decent and I can connect them to the Go XLR. Could somebody help me with that, please? Tech fiends, help me out because it's a nightmare. I hate wires. I've decided now I've got an irrational hatred of wires. So there we go. Anyway, we just drew that game and that's very disappointing. Oh, we should have won. You played really well though. What do you need to connect it to the Go XLR? No. So, well, no. Go XLR needs... To plug it into my Go XLR, I need like the 3.5mm pin. Or you can get like a Bluetooth adapter into them. It needs a Bluetooth to like headphone socket thing to do that, which is the problem because they're just a bit My PC doesn't have Bluetooth either, which I don't know if that's a helpful thing or not. Just seems like a bit of a nightmare. Like I bought like adapter, you know those like adapters where it's like frequency things, it doesn't work. Or I don't know if that was the specific headphones I had, like I needed to buy different ones, but I don't want to buy a pair of headphones that are expensive to find out that then they can't do it, right? Normal Bluetooth headphones wouldn't do it, no, because also, oh yeah, the other problem with this is there can't be a delay. I don't want a delay because I'm connected by Bluetooth, so they need to not have a delay, which doesn't work if you're like on Discord or things, if I'm hearing things on like even a small delay for streaming. I know Z's managed to do it. I was looking at which ones he had, but I don't know if that's because he's got the delay or not. But yeah, basically, there's too many little things that I'm like, you know, when I don't want to spend the money on them because in case they don't work. And there's a lot of things that could not work about them. Whereas a wired one just works. We know that for sure. BT1 Sport, if you want to watch, the Leeds team has just been announced. Who are they playing? What's the first game today? I will probably stick it on fairly soon. Europa League quarter-finals, semi-final draws. If we get through past Lyon, we're going to have... Let's find out. Do it quickly. Oh. Okay, we've actually had a decent draw there. Rangers or Mainz? If we get through, what was the first leg score of those? Rangers beat Mainz 2-1. So it's quite close going into the second leg. And then we've also got the semi-final draw. Oh, Spurs. Oh, yeah. Team's about to walk out. I can get it on my phone, I suppose. Probably the best way, rather than kill my stream with it. Have I got my phone holder thing anywhere? No. I'll get it open on my phone, chat. I'll turn the sound off. No spoilers, because I will be slightly delayed. Because I watch it on the app. I'm not on the internet, am I? To kill the stream? I don't think so. Right. I've got it on. So I'll be able to see things if they happen. In the semis, if we get through... This is a ridiculous thing, by the way. Drawing the semi-final draw. With like... Newcastle or Sociedad or Napoli or Ajax will play Copenhagen or Chelsea or Bayer Leverkusen or Roma. We will have Benfica, Inter, PSV or Leicester. Probably Inter out of those. Maybe Leicester. Wonder how Leicester are doing this year. They're 4th in the Prem. They're quite good. There we go. I'm glad that we did that. There you go. Exclamation mark football happened. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Augsburg. I think this game has come around quite quickly. Slightly worried we're going to be very tired. But at least it's a home game. And then we play the second leg against Lyon. Let's try and make sure we get through both of those games today. Because that will give us what? If we get past this game, we'll have 7 games to play in the league. I want to finish tomorrow. That might be tough. We might be just off it. We might be just off it. Oh well. Quick pick. We're going to have tired players. They're not too bad, actually. We've got Martinelli back in. Where's Caligari? He was our best player. Slightly tired. I'll go Calvin. Problem is cup progress. Do a bit longer today. Potentially, we'll have a look. See where things are at. Potentially. I do want to go and walk Lenny. Jay Stringy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Is Tellez still not back? No, he's not. We're missing him. We are missing him. I'm going to start Angelo just because I want to. Oh, Lenny's back in with his toy again. Can you hear... When he's squeaking like that, could you hear that squeaking or not? Like now? Because if you can't, it's fine. Because I don't mind. I'm very used to it. All right, we're going into Augsburg at home. I'm going to have some of my drink as well. Cheers, everyone. We've been on a good run lately. There we go. Right, folks, I'm off. Got a 2-year-old's birthday party to get ready for. I can imagine that'll take a lot of getting ready for. Enjoy the rest of your stream. If I'm not around tomorrow, Clates, enjoy the game. Thank you, Keeney, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. All worms, aren't we? Yes, we are. Enjoy the birthday party, Keeney. Have a good rest of your weekend. If I don't catch ya, thanks for the support as always. GG's. Right. Straight away, we have a chance on a snowy day as Gabriel heads just over. Did that hit the bar or the post? I'm not sure. Not sure. What? It's lovely and snowy though, isn't it? Lenny, chill, mate. Absolutely going for it, chewing this toy underneath the desk. Oh my word, that was close. Chill out. Telling a dog to chill out is what I did there. All right, 15 on the clock. It's quite close. Where are Augsburg in the lead? Oh, Dortmund have been pegged back. They were winning. Bayern a drawing. We've got a corner. Gabriel. Reece Oxford hits it up. Hit it, Bruno. That sounds like I'm asking Bruno Mars to start a set. Good hit from Bremer. That's our centre-back. What a hit that is. We lead. He's been buffed in the new update, but that's before the buff that he's scoring goals like this. I really like him. He's good. That's a weird clearance from Reece Oxford. He turns on it here. Well, he gives it to... Takes a touch. Smashes it top corner. It's a worldie. A worldie. A wordle. Good goal that, wasn't it, Harris? Dortmund drawing. Where's our league table? Should we have a look at the league table? 4 points off if Bayern only draw here, which seems unlikely, but the title race is back on. I don't know if we have to play Bayern. I don't think we do. Dortmund have dropped to 4th. Mainz have gone above them. Things are going pretty well, but I know you're capable of better. That works for me. Let's try and guard against complacency. Bremer's on the end of this. He scored again. He's offside. He's off. He's off. Don't worry about it, chat. He's off. This will be a good game, actually. Leeds Spurs. What are your predictions, chat? Let's get Leeds Spurs predictions in the chat. And if you get it correct, you'll get a nod of approval tomorrow from me in the morning. I'm going to predict 2-1 Spurs. Because I'm basing that purely off the fact that Leeds looked shocking against Liverpool. And I know they've had injuries and it's been tough, but like it seems so naive at times. It was And they weren't supposed to win that game, I suppose, but it was like crazy to see the way that they were like still tracking runners and like coming deep with like Salah. It was odd. It was odd. Oh no, they've missed. We've got no one can say what Spurs will do. That is fair. That is fair to be honest. Dielco says 2-2. Leeds 2-0. 4-1 Spurs. 3-0. But I don't know who's going to win. 3-2 Spurs. Everyone reminded to turn off notifications for FOTMob or whatever app you use so you don't get spoilers. That's actually a good point as well. Yes. Always a good one, especially when you're watching a stream. I hate that. Oh, geez. I didn't realise the 83rd minute here. Oh, God. If they equalise here, it's absolutely my fault. I was watching the football and reading the chat, and now it's the 84th minute. I've not made any changes. Oh, no. I deserve that. I deserve that. He's poked it into his own... When did the time go by so quick then? Suddenly it was the 83rd minute. I mean, it's not good defending. We deserve that as well. Right, now let's make some changes. And Bayern have just gone in the lead. Dortmund are losing, though. That's good. Can I make subs, please? That's frustrating. Let's get 2 new strikers on. Let's get you there. Let's do... Do you know what? It might not work, but we're going to go very attacking to see if we can win this game. We've done okay today. You come in, Nikki, as we are drawing this game, but that's my fault. But it seems to be working all right. That's such a silly 2 points to drop. I didn't make subs because I was watching the football. And then we scored an own goal at the end. But generally, I'll show you the results. Generally, it seems pretty good still. I don't think there's been enough tweaks to the match engine to really affect it. It seems all right. We've beaten... we beat Dortmund, did we? I think we drew to Dortmund and beat Dortmund today. So I think it's all right. Here it is, look. These are our results in today's stream. We started there. So beat Cologne 4-0. Beat... Actually, did we... That was the first game, wasn't it? So it's there. 2 wins, 2 draws. So nothing... The draw... That was a silly draw from me, though. So was that, actually. We conceded 90 plus 4. We conceded 85. And that was both due to having tired players, I think. Oh, well. Oh, well. We've got the Lyon game next. Let's see if we can go through in the Europa League. I think Dortmund lost, though, which is a bit of... Mainz are on a bit of a charge. We're still 5 points clear of them. I think we just gave away the title, by the way. Thanks, SI, for not breaking it. Exactly. Exactly, yep. I am tempted to go and try some of the wingers, which are apparently better now since the update, though. So I think next season we might go with something that has like inside forwards or wingers of some kind. We've got another bid for Cipriano. I'm going to reject that. Don't think that needs accepting. What's going on here? Oops. Handy tip, never say to a player, a current player is in good form so can't drop. That form player has a stinker next game. Oh, really? That's interesting. You didn't meet the right amount. They offer 4.1 Marquinhos. It's a deal. Fine. City Online. Who started betting here? Spurs. Spurs look quite threatening. From what I've seen, they have. More often than not, I found. Really? That's interesting. Right, that's not a 4 million offer, is it? It's not even 1 million as an offer there. Okay, we've got Lyon away. We've drawn the first leg 1-1. I'd quite like to go through. Who did we get in the next round? If we go through here, Rangers or Mainz? Mainz look quite good, I've just realised as well. And Rangers beat them in the first leg, so that might not be too easy. Then the Borussia Gladbach away from home 3 days later. That could be tricky too. Some tired legs, I'd imagine. All right. Did you see Nikki there at the press conference with hatred? Spurs have started better over there, yeah. Cool, cool. Leon away. This I kind of right. Do you remember when we started this and it was a £2.7 million bid for Lucas Verissimo, and then it's just been a new bid in our news every single day, and now it's up to 23 million. Look, absolutely ridiculous. Just going up and up and up and up every day. So stupid. Justified hatred. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's do this game then. We've got a suspension, which sucks. Who's going to play in defense then? Bremer. That's okay. Right. We need to go and get a result at Lyon to go through here. Lots of players unavailable, of course, because we've not registered them. The defense I don't mind. I'm going to put Gabriel in the middle. Which striker should we go for? Martinelli's been out of form, you know, for a while now. Hasn't been able to capture the goal scoring form at all. It's been Evan Ilson scoring the goals or Vinicius. 40 million in a week's time. Yeah, probably. For Verissimo. I think, let's just go with that, I think. Oh, we need to pull something out of the bag here. Away from home. We should be at least 2-0 up in this tie, but we are just not. We blew it, didn't we, at the end? Maybe I just need to take the plunging. They've got a player called Zidane. Is that Luka Zidane? Yeah, it is. I just need to take the players that are tired off, even if they're having a good game, I guess, was the answer. Oh, well. What's this music doing? Let's go to something slightly more upbeat, maybe? This one.
Follow me. Okay.
Thanks for the follow, Leslie. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Hope you're good. Thank you for the follow. I don't want to slow down. I like this song. It's really weird how all of these just unknown songs, unlicensed, copyright-free ones, are like well-known songs to me now because we listen to them every stream. Like, it's very weird. I like it though. Leonardo down the right-hand side. We're away here. You can cross it. We've got players in the middle. Find one of them. That's one of them. It's an own goal. We take it.
Resubscribed.
Get in. Right as Tom resubscribes for a 7th month. Thank you, Tom. Hope you're well, my friend. I've just seen your messages popping up. Hopefully all sorted, right? Hey, Leslie. All good, bro. Love your YouTube videos. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you for being here. Another one of those. That's 2 messages today coming from YouTube. Welcome. The chat here knows I love that. But what, you're welcome. You're a worm now. Again, that means nothing to you, I'm sure, but you're a worm. I believe I'm sorted. Good. Okay, cool. You can probably tell I was very tired as I was recording that, so. Iheanacho, it's in. He's on. It's 2-2 on aggregate. Kelechi Iheanacho is the bane of my life at the moment, it seems. All worms, aren't we? Yeah, he's onside. I saw him put his arm up. Yes, you were. Yep. Football, by the way. Football. All more for your outtake videos. Yeah. I was thinking that a few times. I was like, oh, I've done it again. Iheanacho's on. It's 1-1. Oh. Advantage them? We've had one shot and it was off target and we've scored because it was an own goal. All right, we've got a corner. We're good from these. Zagadou on the end of it. He is. He's hit the bar and it's cleared. Oh. That is an unlikely scorer. How long till we speak? I mean, I've seen it and I'm watching it on a delay. So I don't know is the answer. But I feel like if I've seen it and I'm watching it on a delay, it's probably fair game, right? I think we can talk about it. Is there anybody who's not seen the goal yet? Let's do a question. I say once you've seen it, it's on a delay. It's fair. Yeah, I think so too. It's 1-0 Spurs. Doherty or Doherty, depending on how you say his name correctly, has scored, which is an unlikely scorer. But very Leeds to concede to Matt Doherty. FPL hates it, yeah. Who got the assist for it? Emerson, I think, right? No, Sessegnon. Emerson's not playing. I saw it pop up. Bit easy for them, but well played. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit easy, wasn't it? Are Leeds just massively missing Calvin Phillips at the moment? Is that what it is? And Bamford? I don't think that helps. If you've got Dan James playing lone striker up front, it's probably not a good thing, is it? Kane pre-assist, was it? You don't get points for it? No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah, Calvin Phillips and Bamford out all year. It's not helped the season, has it? Leonardo, he scores. He's onside. We're leading. It's 2-1 on the night, 3-1 aggregate. We're back in front. Are we in front for the third time in this tie? He's onside because I saw his arm go up. Who played it out wide? I don't know. It was Winks to Session. Oh, okay, was it? Leonardo has scored another. Vinicius, lovely through ball. The finish was powerful enough to get past the keeper. And we're having a lovely time of it. Caligari corner. Zagadou off the bar. Wrong Harry. Yeah, there you go. Oh, here comes Shaqiri. Down the left. Right, I need to get these tired players off today and make sure we don't just blow this at the end and that Iheanacho doesn't score late. Yeah, Leonardo's been really good for us. He was, so like we had him in the past. I think his storyline's quite good. We had him on loan and he didn't really do much, but he only started one game because he was so young. He went back to Brazil, moved to Palmeiras, had a worldy season here, look, scored 30 goals. Started the next season well, and I thought we're going to trigger his release clause now and bought him for 12.25. He scored 5 in 6 starts for us since then. Only 1 in the league, but lots of those were 3 of those were off the bench, look. But he scored again here. I really like him. He seems like he's going to be good. He's listed as a wonder kid, which I think is what you need. If you're doing a Hertha Brazil save and only signing Brazilians, you have to get as many wonder kids as you can, I think. Right, an hour mark has been passed. It's probably time to start getting those tired legs off. Renan is one of them. I'm going to have to leave him on. We don't have a left back on the bench. Unless we do Zagadou at left back, which I don't want to do. Or Gabriel. Also tired. We'll do Antonio for Bruno to start with, I think. Oh, that did not do that. There we go. Here come Leon on the attack. We've got the ball ourselves, though. A third goal for us. We've never had a 2-goal lead in this whole tie, have we? It could be now. Evan Ilson, dink him. Don't do that. Don't just smash it over. That's not the way to do it. Jeez. Yeah, we say Leonardo's super consistent. It was him who missed that open goal, wasn't it? What's the Mainz Rangers score? 1-0 Rangers. Rangers are going through here. We're going to have Rangers as our next opponent if we do manage to see this game out. I'm actually going to do Tellez with an injury coming on for the last few minutes. Football has happened. I haven't seen it yet. Oh no, Kokota, that's not good news. We're surely home and hosed from this stage. Surely. There is no time left. We are through. We've beaten Leon away from home after drawing at home. We are through to the, I think it's the quarterfinals next. We're going to have Rangers in the quarterfinal of the Europa League. We've done all right there, you know. I've just seen the football. Football has indeed happened. Yep. I saw it fly in, but I didn't actually see the build-up. Let me watch the replay. It looked like it was a lovely goal. Yeah. Let me see this. All right, replay showing now. Yeah, he is good, it seems. Honestly, though, what is the defending? What is the defending? Like, it's so weird how they let him carry on running there. It's a lovely finish. Halfway through sorting out a free hit, but forgot to make any transfers. Big Saj. That's not good. Not good news. Yeah, I don't know what has just happened there with that defending. Right, we're through. That's good stuff. Gabriel's been banned, though. Oh, no. Renan and Gabriel are both banned for the next game. We need to make sure Tellez is available then. Nearly football as well, straight away. Jesus. Yeah, I'm slightly behind you, obviously. We're through. Phil wants to ask a question. I'm going to ignore him. Can't wait for Conte to say this team is better than Barca 09 after this game. Yeah, what? Probably as well. He's probably already preparing his statement. Is this the nearly football? Oh, yeah. Jeez, very nearly a football up the other end. You got it on TV, yeah. Just seen them. They hit the post. Leeds straight away up the other end. How long have we got? We've only got 3 days. We can probably sneak in another game here, at least. Gladbach. Or Gladbach, as you probably should say their name. That's not a good enough offer. Arteta's tricky reds, yep. I'm in a weird place. I'm watching on Xbox. I'm behind live T, but ahead of me. Are you? That's weird. What? Oh, is this a youth player? Who's this? This guy who is he? He just needs a new contract. Does he have decent... He wants 7.5k a week. And to be an important player. What? Why? No. Is it because he's played for the Hertha Brazil too? I feel like that might be a bit bugged because that was the same as like PS Sprint, wasn't it? You're a 17-year-old on £55 per week and you want to be an important player. Like, I think this is because he plays for Hertha Brazil, and Hertha Brazil, when I'm doing these, it's recognizing them as a club, and he's going to be, he wants to be an important player for Hertha Brazil too. Challenge for the Bundesliga title. Is this not the worst? Like, Lara, are you joking? Is not these the worst demands you've ever seen? Important player. I think it must be bugs, because look at him. There's no way he can think he's an important player. And unfortunately, he's actually quite good for a 17-year-old. Like, I quite like to give him a contract, but I can't. Set for release. I'm just... Look, despite being young, Biga expects to be promised he'll be considered an important player. When's his contract up? In the summer as well. So he's actually just going to leave. I'm not doing it. Well, I mean, obviously I'm not doing it, but that's so weird. It must be a bug though, right? Kokota, you'd never ask for those demands. No, never. You've got respect, haven't you? You're respectful. Respect the Brazilian VVD. Christ. Arsenal fans never hype up their players too much, do they? Never. Kokota, you haven't actually trained that well. It's 7.9. You're just the only one who's popped up on here. I was going to say you've trained well, but not really. You've trained averagely at best. Right, let's get in this Gladbach game. See what we can do. See what we can do. Oh, please in progress from Angelo. That's good to see. Never. Odegaard is the second coming of Messi, though. Yep. I'd like his positioning to improve. Don't think that's a defensive thing, but it's only 7. I think I need to give him game time still. I need to force him into our starting lineup, I think. I think you must have been. I don't know what happened to everybody else in training. Tellez is back. That's good. Patati wants to come back from Leipzig. Have you played at all? Why are you loaning my players and then not playing them in any games? Like, why would you sanction the loan to never play them? Like, I get, like, play them and then realise they're not quite as good, but you've not played them in any games. So, yeah, you can come back. See if we can send you to Worms. I don't think we can because we're not in the transfer window, but it's not that bad as well, that Patati guy. You speak to the manager, it doesn't mean they'll play. It just means they'll go, yeah, no, you're right, and then they still won't play. It won't change anything. Yeah, we are a bit tired here. We are a little bit tired here. I don't want to rush back Tellez, to be honest. Angelo in for Evan Nilsson, I think. Potato waffles. Yep, patati waffles, indeed. Let's just check this team. I think that's fine. Away at Gladbach. This could be tricky with some tired players, but I think it's fine. I do that with loans in, so it's kind of fair game. Yeah, no, I was going to say, I do that as well, and they get recalled straight away. But it's a bit weird that, like, the AI would be like, yep, I'm going to play him as an important player. We need him. It seems weird that they then, like, snake you. The AI can actually snake you, but fair play. I like it. The lack of full hearts on players scares me. Yeah, we've just played 3 days ago, though. It's just one of them. There's not a lot I could do about it. Just hope we're 3-0 up and then it'll be fine. We won't be. We'll probably drop points here. But there we go. Red Heart's scary. Yeah, Red Hearts are scary. I wanna be on that way. Feels like someone will do something dumb. Yeah. Like score an own goal like we did in that Leon game where we conceded right at the end. Because it wasn't even him who was really tired, but you just knew something silly was going to happen, didn't you? And it did come down the left-hand side, which was where Renan, I think it was really tired. Dortmund drawing Bayern Munich are 3-0 up in 17 minutes. So I don't think we're winning the league. Dortmund have scored now, and Gladbach have a corner. Good header away. Are we getting there first? No. Neuhaus. Nets. Net's a former Hertha player there. Is Neuhaus? Oh dear. Yeah, I knew that was going in. Are you back in the showdown? We talked about this before. I don't know who I'm backing. Is it? It's so annoying to not be able to say anybody but Kev, really, isn't it? Sweet left foot. I reckon it's his time. Maybe. I'm Team Mike. Yeah, there you go. We're 1-0 down. Z for the league, Kev for the title. That seems to be the way of the world sometimes, doesn't it? Oh, no. We're 2-0 down here to Toram. This is a terrible ending. This is not what we need at the end. Any free agent suggestions for Bundesliga 2? I can't remember. Well, I don't know. No, I don't know. Any ideas, chap? We're 2-0 down and Dortmund are 3-0 up. This is squeaky now. What are Mainz doing? I think Mainz are losing, which might be good for us. Borodkov, Marc-Antoine Fortuné. Well, there's him, yep. Yaya Sanogo. Are Mainz losing? Yeah, Mainz are losing to Dusseldorf, which is kind of saving us a bit here because we're 2-0 down. Who's a 6.3 there? Renan. Jesus. Get Evan Nilsson on as well. Tevez, but you can't play Tevez until January, can you? Which is the annoying thing about him. Tevez was actually very good in that Plymouth save, though. He's actually very good. You expect them to be like a big name, but not very good. But he actually was quite good. Are Mainz equalised? They have. We're losing this game. I kind of predicted it as well, didn't I? Tired players, away from home against a decent team. That's a terrible cross as well. This is a disappointing one. We've had a good run of form, really, generally, across the board today, but it would be a shame to lose this one. Perisic. Oh, Christ. What a snake. What a snake. He's not a worm. He's not a worm, is Perisic. He's a snake. What are you doing, Zagadou? He runs all the way out, gets tackled, and then they nearly score. Have I done all my subs? I got one left, I think. Oh, this has been a terrible performance. This has been a terrible performance. Can I have a free? Martinelli, though. Can we score one now and make... No, why do we keep running into their team? Keep picking up the ball and just running into them. Not even around them in any way. What's happening here? That looks two-footed. You're getting sent off here, aren't you? No. Over a my tie. cannot lie over my tie. What a song. What a song. Well, but everybody's on a yellow as well. This highlight's been playing for about 10 minutes. What? Football. Total football from us. I tell you what. Total football. He just booted it over the top. Football has happened. We're 3-0 down. Marcus Thuram is really good on FM, by the way. Really good. Football's happened. I am watching. I am watching. Well, I'm not seeing. It hasn't happened yet for me. We're really going to lose 3-0. Jesus. Spurs are attacking, so I'm assuming it's a Spurs goal. There's a ball over the top. It is. It's Harry Kane. Lovely finish, by the way. Who got the assist there? Football has happened indeed. I've live commentated it for me, but I'm on a delay, so I hope that didn't ruin it for anybody. Yeah, FPL likes it. Yeah, I can see why you're excited about it now. Højbjerg was it with the assist. Fair enough. Fair play to him. Right. We've lost 3-0 there. Which means that we were talking about a title race before, weren't we? It's now, Mainz drop points at least. They're 4 points behind us. With 6 games to go, tomorrow we're going to see if we can bang out those 6 games, plus hopefully some Europe as well. I think, though, chat, we will leave it there for today. What's going on here? Impressed by Thuram, were you, Gary? Lovely. I'm glad that you're impressed by the opposition manager there. That's a shame. Yeah, great run by Kane. Lovely finish as well, actually, by him. 3-0 Spurs after 27. Leeds lost 6-0 on Wednesday. They're now 3-0 down in half an hour. It's not good, really, is it? But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today, chat. Let me go and have a look at who is live right now. Who's doing the Game Blast thing today? All right now. If I go to Football Manager, who's currently doing the Game Blast thing? Because we can jump across to them and support them, can't we? Hey, Kokota, you are more than welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, chat, for being here. Appreciate you guys. I will be back tomorrow morning for more Hertha Brazil. Hopefully finish the season. Again, apologies for the lack of streams recently and stuff. You know, it's stressing me out and all that. But thank you for sticking about. Bullions. I don't know who that is. Should we go to them? I guess it's our moral duty to how do you spell it? Is it bullion? Is it just bullions? How do you spell it? Let's go and show some support for the Game Blast thing. They're doing a 90-hour past the save type challenge for charity. So we'll go to their, it's bullions on Twitch. Right. We will enjoy. Thank you very much for hanging out, everybody. Go and show some love over there. I will see you tomorrow morning for bright and early, 10 a.m. Do you know what? If I'm up early, we'll start a little bit earlier so we can get more in before, in case I have to leave a bit early. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you very soon. All that's left to say is bye-bye. See you in a bit. Bye.